All right, welcome back, everybody. This is Division C Pro or Demotion round. We have Nimbus in the top left, B-Frawg, MrKatzenGaming, and MichaelGuy. And I'm C-Man Rulo, and I'm joined by Sean Hartman.
Yeah, and so for the pro or demotion round, that means that the two fastest runs today will move on to the qualification round and have a chance at the final stage of the tournament, the bracket stage. And the two slower times will have to go into the do or die round next week.
Yeah. But at the very least, nobody's getting eliminated this week, so it should be all fine. But I think we're about to get started here. And I think, is it MichaelGuy and MrKatzen are on Switch 1? Might have to figure that out. But yeah, I think MrKatzen and MichaelGuy are both on Switch 1, and Nimbus and B-Frawg are on Switch 2, and Nimbus and B-Frawg are playing live right now.
Yes, that is correct.
And
I just double checked the sheet. Those Switch 1 and Switch 2s are correct.
yeah. And then yeah, MrKatzenGaming and MichaelGuy are pre-records, so it'll be a fun race to watch. They all have pretty similar PBs. Well, MrKatzen might have his PB is the highest, but everybody else's is pretty close. Like Nimbus has a 331, Michael has a 331, B-Frawg has a 327. And MrKatzen, it says on the sheet that he has a 405, but I don't think that's right. But he definitely has potential to do well here.
Starting off in Cap Kingdom. Yeah, I guess it's easy to remember the two pre-records are the ones on Switch 1. And they're the bottom two, and the top two are Switch 2 and live.
Correct. Okay, so MrKatzen has a 335, so yeah, it's a pretty close race all around.
Yeah. That means really everyone is within 8 minutes on their PB. And then if you take into account Switch 1, then everybody would be within 5 minutes on their PB.
Yeah, basically.
Because that's like a 332 or a low 333 converted to Switch 1. Switch 2, I mean.
Yeah, so pretty close race. I think it could be anybody's game here. Just kind of have to see how it turns out.
Successful left side from MrKatzen and MichaelGuy.
Nice. Oh. Left side is a little tricky.
Yeah, left side can be harder with darker side if you're not as used to it, because like you have to get used to the hitting the checkpoint and then going with your normal thing. So sometimes it can mess up your flow a little bit if you're not used to that.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of people just don't end up doing it, which is fair enough.
Looks like we're getting 2x caps from everyone. With MrKatzen with a decent lead. But it's Cap Kingdom. Oh, 231 from B-Frawg.
231.
The nice thing is there's no DSTA to worry about in sand if any of these runners have cap or cascade mess-ups.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to like lose that much time in cascade. Well, I guess cascade at this point.
Yeah, let's not yeah, there's still a few things to have to go through and cascade. Yeah, 222 switch 1 is not easy to beat without left side.
It's also like really good with considering you get the checkpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously
Honestly,
be a
like,
fast attempt.
as someone who doesn't do dark side too much, I feel like the checkpoint adds like 2 seconds or something. Oh, a second attempt on
Yeah.
Nano skip from Nimbus. Oh, this is rough.
And Michael. Oh, Nimbus. I think it'd probably just be better. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I guess that works.
Unfortunately,
might be better.
that's what I was. I might have commentators cursed it with my thoughts, but that's what I was thinking is the one thing that can go wrong in Cascade.
Yeah. Nah.
Luckily, it is darker side, and recovery from falling behind is a lot more feasible because there's a lot more to go through in the end.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, like you're saying with the checkpoint, like I think ideally it's like only like half a second or a second, but it definitely takes just like a little bit of extra time that you'll. Yeah, it's hard to save all that time with it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But we should have chest clip attempts, potentially.
Do you know how much chest clip saves in darker side?
Uh,
Like you
I
have to
don't-
get it to save time, I'm pretty sure.
like, are you saying, like, if you don't get it, is it faster than doing, like, above high cliff?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I do, but that's what I started doing like 5 years ago because I was like, I'm pretty sure if you don't get it, it's not faster.
I mean, I can see that. I don't. It might be worth being like retimed, but it's like you go out of your way, kind of like Cascade 2 at the end for it.
You just get it like at the end of timer instead of just going to the other ground
Yeah.
pound moon. But then you also go out of your way in Cascade 2 to get above high cliff because you can get right to the dino pretty quickly otherwise. So it's one of those
Yeah, I
things
guess.
I'd be curious to look into. But obviously, if you can get chest clip, it's worth going for.
Yeah. That's actually a good point. I mean, yeah.
Oh, I was worried MichaelGuy was going into the. Oh, but it's Switch 1. That's probably why it just looked a little slower with the action guide.
Yeah.
Switch 2 is the one where getting into the action guide can be really finicky. Like, if you don't spam B at just the right speed, then you can accidentally get in there, which we've definitely seen from some of the runners this tournament here and there.
I mean, it's just a Switch 2 thing. I think it happens to
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah. B-Frawg grabbing that bird just in time.
This is kind of just like any percent movement. Nothing too crazy, hopefully. Could be seeing a dram. Oh, take a bonk.
B-Frawg catching up to MichaelGuy with that bonk. Almost.
So Katzen having to like go out for the bird. Okay.
Oh, B-Frawg just completely skipping this moon. Perhaps going to do it in Sand 2.
Yeah. I think that's what some people do is like if they can't do dram, they'll get
Yeah, because
that.
that means you
moon.
also can't do double dram in Sand 2, so it's not really going to lose any time to do it later.
Yeah, and like if you're not doing like that double dram or whatever, I mean, there's no reason not to just, I guess, leave that moon for Sand 2.
Yeah.
which makes sense.
That double jump can also just be finicky in general, anyways.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Nimbus. It's rough. The platform cycles did not favor him there. There we go.
Oh, and B-Frawg with a good clip as well.
Nice.
B-Frawg with a sizable lead, but taking into account that there's one less moon. But...
Yeah. That'll be much later.
Yeah, that should be a quick moon for him in Sand 2 at least.
So Katzen got that like first try. MichaelGuy is kind of struggling here.
Oh, got it now. Now, Nimbus going for IP clip. Struggling a decent bit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, finally getting
there
it.
You go, yeah.
Now all players are in IP.
Yeah, IP clip can definitely be one of those tricks that just refuses to work.
Oh yeah, that was B-Frog's second time through. I for a second I thought B-Frawg hadn't done the hidden room, but B-Frawg already did it, so that's why. Going through.
Yeah, he is pretty far ahead of everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess like relatively speaking.
Maybe like 20 seconds ahead of Katzen, something like that. I guess we'll see. But actually, it looks like it's actually less than that. Maybe about 10-ish.
Yeah. Something like that.
11. He's 11 ahead of Katzen, so it's still pretty close. And taking into account that Katzen's on Switch 1, the time difference is probably a little bit more even. But
yeah,
we'll take into account the Switch 1. Yeah.
Yeah, because Switch 2, you save a lot of time from the action guide. Just from that, and then also like loads and stuff, so...
We'll take into account more Switch 1 and Switch 2 when it comes towards near the end of the run.
Mm-hmm.
B-Frawg finishing up Day Sand, as MichaelGuy and Katzen are finishing up Harriet as well.
Nimbus is only just now entering Harriet here, which is, yeah, sad to see.
Had some IP clip struggles, but everyone here will also have to do snow clip, so we'll see how that goes for everyone as well.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have to do it, but I'm assuming that if everyone's doing IP clip, that they're also doing snow clip.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have to do it. They could lose like 3 minutes if they want, but...
Yeah.
I'm sure they're all capable of doing it, so...
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you have like box clip, which is... I mean, it's like only one try, right? But it's pretty... like, pretty easy clip.
I've always found box clip to be a little like confusing slash weird, but I have gotten it a little bit in practice. But I kind of prefer doing upstairs as a backup because you get more than one try.
That's fair. I mean, that's why I do screen clip.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah, I've seen that one as well.
Runner's preference.
Yeah, there's like 3 options: upstairs, downstairs, and box. Oh, and screen clips. There's 4 options besides moon clip. It's pretty cool, honestly. Runners can choose their best option. And it looks like there's about a 1-minute difference between Nimbus and B-Frawg, so that's like the difference in the race overall.
Yeah. Let's see about that. But, you know, that could change in just a few main game splits, so...
Katzen taking a little damage to the mummies before entering underground. And B-Frawg taking safe strat for the bullet bill, but consistent strat.
Yep. Not doing the like insta capture or whatever, but
that strat can
you
be
don't
pretty
need it.
finicky. It only saves a few seconds. Yeah,
I
and
don't
as
even know
we
if like
see,
that.
oh, Mr. Katzen doesn't get it, but lands on the bullet bill thing, so luckily not
Okay.
dying.
And that works.
And MichaelGuy getting the strat.
Yeah. It's definitely better to play the consistent game in this style of race, you know, because you'll I feel like it's always the consistent runners who end up like doing the best here.
Yeah, it definitely takes, with those bullet bill strats, it takes a lot of like practice to get them super consistent. And if you're not gonna get them super consistent, oh, it looks like Katzen did mess that up, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We'll see what he goes for this time. Okay, getting it with the spin throw.
There we go. Nimbus catching up a little bit.
Hey, let me say this before we get past. Okay, everyone's through the bullet bill part. I feel like anyone who starts doing those strats has at one point, whether it's a race or in a run of their own, had like a meltdown where they just keep dying on it over and over. And that's definitely not what you want in a race.
Yeah.
Mr. Katzen with some cap throw farming. Perhaps he'll go for one of those Toadette moons for cap throws in this run.
I mean, you only barely have enough in all moons to get that moon.
Yeah.
So, I mean, unless he's
you can always
just,
do some cap throw farming in Seaside, or is that cap throw farming in Seaside with the dog.
True. Could lose like 5 minutes or something.
I mean, we do always tell people to do track 46, which does lose time. So what's also getting some cap throw farm?
Well, it is like it's like 0.2 or whatever an input is versus like what? I don't even know.
Probably minutes.
Yeah.
B-Frawg talking to the tourist and with a pretty solid sand exit. Low 17.
Yeah. Definitely pretty good. And then like MichaelGuy is about 30-ish seconds behind.
It's just this kind of looks like what you would expect from like a lower 3-2x run. So we'll see if B-Frawg can keep it up a good pace so far. And MichaelGuy just behind. The 17-3x exit and Mr. Katzen with the 17-4x.
B-Frawg clicking wooded. Good job.
That's good. We don't want to repeat of what we saw yesterday with Pandan having to go out and back into the game for selecting Blake.
Not gonna lie, I thought that was you. I thought,
no, that was
you
Pandan.
were the one who did that.
No.
Yeah.
Fun fact, like years ago when I did a lot of Darker, I did have a session that I was streaming where I selected Lake and reset 2 times in a row, and then the 3rd time I finally went to Wooded. So it was a whole hour of just doing CCS for no reason. But I have not done that in a race.
Great job.
I feel it probably would be better just to continue the run, but like I understand just like from confusion aspect, like you have to be thinking a lot more. Like, would you lose a whole minute through like, wait, what am I doing? Like, sort of thing. I don't know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, we were talking about it yesterday. I think it's, like, the only thing you miss out on is, like, a hint art. The wooded hint art in sand. So you're only missing, like, one moon because of the painting order. So, like, theoretically, it's not, like, you only lose, like, however many seconds that is. You can have to get a backup moon, but, I mean...
Be curious if you still end in luncheon.
I don't know. I think... I don't know, yeah, I don't know.
Well, maybe we'll see someone do it at some point. Just continue the run after hitting late. Not wishing that on anyone, but
Yeah.
luckily all our runners today have selected wooded, so no confusion on that end.
We're all chilling. MichaelGuy is kind of struggling to find the dino here with his nuts.
There's
there
the
it is. Yeah, if you don't do the deep woods before it, like before the dino on a good pace, you'll end up having the dino be like all the way over here.
Or depending on like how you go to the moon as well.
Yeah.
You can trigger the dino differently. It looks like in that time Nimbus has taken a lead over MichaelGuy.
I guess yeah, you're right.
Which is pretty crazy considering I think MichaelGuy was like a good 30 seconds ahead.
Oh,
or we'll see.
Say that.
Okay, MichaelGuy just takes it back by a slim margin.
Yeah, Nimbus, like shake throwing his nuts, just going off to oblivion.
Yeah, everyone around this same section of wooded, but B-Frawg retaining a solid lead thus far. See if we have any gate skips here. Yep, MrKatzen going for gate skip.
Okay. Looks pretty good, yep.
Nice. MichaelGuy not going for a gate skip just for the small time save of not having to jump back around. So only one gate skip here. That is fair. Yeah. If you mess up gate skip, you're probably losing a good 40 seconds going back into deep woods and climbing all the way back out.
For sure.
I think I did that in my first practice run for this tournament.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, it happens all the time, it's just gate skip being weird.
If you, like, do your long jump angle, like, incorrectly and too far right, you just won't have enough distance to make it.
Yeah, no.
That's in MichaelGuy and Nimbus coming up on FRS. Ooh, MichaelGuy struggling on FRS a bit.
Yeah.
As Nimbus just goes for the flower road, just losing a couple seconds, but not as much as MichaelGuy lost on.
Yeah.
Attempting to go for it.
I always wonder, like, if it's worth it, like, if you're having to set up, like, the vault there. If it's just
I don't know if
road.
that's even worth it at that point. I know that vault is typically used in any percent when you can't do flower road because you didn't get the story moon.
Yeah.
That roll cancel FRS, if you're not like solid on it, can be kind of finicky. Just getting the right angle with it.
I don't even really know how much FRS even saves.
I think it's like 2 or 3 or something overall.
Yeah.
It's pretty small. It's one of those things that like when you start speedrunning SMO, you're like, oh my gosh, this is a big skip, but it doesn't actually save you that much time.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's cool.
It's something that you should go for if you're consistent, for sure. Oh, Nimbus having some struggles on Stewart.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, that was very scary right there.
There we go.
Nimbus successfully defeating Stewart without a death. Oh wait, I said that early, didn't I? Wait, I thought that was the end. Okay, we're good. I thought that was the last hit. That'd be bad. Plus 58 out of wooded. It's all good. You can come back, Nimbus.
All it takes is like a couple lost deaths from everybody else.
Yeah, B-Frawg on pretty solid pace.
Apparently he got 2 back-to-back golds for Wooded
Nice.
and Sand, so bro's locked in.
Yeah, definitely nice to have a good start on Darker, because then you have more room to lose time later, or not lose time, hopefully.
And get a massive PB, of course.
Yeah, as well. But just because you lost time doesn't mean you can't bring it back. There's plenty of game to play.
Also, MichaelGuy getting on the lakeshore probably out of any % brain rot.
Yeah, that is a bit faster to get along with the hint art later on.
Yeah.
I think it might only lose like maybe like 1 or 2 seconds to get it now. Nothing crazy.
I mean, yeah, but it's just funny to see.
No. I think I had it in one of my races. I started to do meme tree and lost 2, and then I had to warp up.
It lost 2 is crazy.
Yeah, like at that point in the run, you're just so tired. It'd be easy to accidentally just be out of it. Oh no, MrKatzenGaming having some struggles with Ranko.
Looks like he's putting Rango in the cycle, so hopefully, yeah.
Okay, successful Rango fight despite the struggles early on. It's always funny how that camera changes as you're grabbing Lakeshore at that point.
Yeah, it's also pretty convenient because then you can just like dive straight out of it.
Yeah, similar thing can sometimes happen in Wooded too, in the tall up in the cave.
Yeah. Another goal for B-Frawg, apparently.
Nice.
Good job.
I'm not sure why it says Nimbus is leading through Wooded 1.
Oh, MrKatzen, he's down a moon. Oh, I forgot to do this part of movements. Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Did Katzen just globe?
Yeah, he just globed like out of Rango and then didn't get the moon, so.
I definitely have done that before when I was new to Darker Side. That's an unfortunate mistake.
Yeah, I'm sure we've all done it.
Any percent. Successful hat, a fast hat from B-Frawg. coming into that fast hat with a lot of speed.
Gets it though. Nice little cloud boost from Katzen there.
You can see the time difference between the runners. All runners are still in cloud at the same time, a little bit over a minute between all of them together.
Yeah, B-Frawg.
Oh,
I guess, yeah.
MichaelGuy with some struggling on the first fast hat. Getting on the third try, but only with 1 health, so we'll see where he goes from here.
He'll probably can't. I would not risk doing fast hats here.
He's
Okay.
gonna. Okay, yeah, trying to go for the heart. That's good.
Now I can do third phase, yeah.
That does seem like the best decision because you don't want to die during third phase and then lose like a whole minute.
Mm-hmm.
Finishing out Cloud successfully by MichaelGuy. B-Frawg going for the safer route and lost 1.
Yeah, doing skipping, or I guess doing Forgotten Isle, soaring over the Forgotten Isle as his last moon.
Mm-hmm. Which I think that only loses like a little bit. It's not a super big difference if you go for the glide on flyover, and that flyover can be pretty finicky.
Oh no, Katzen falling all the way down there. Oh.
Oh, interesting down throw to get the
Yeah, that's
butterfly. I have not seen that one before.
I mean, I think doing a down throw there is crazy. Do a neutral throw.
I mean, it works.
Ooh, taking a death there.
Oh, Nimbus also going for a down throw. Double down throw.
I mean,
Oh,
sure,
did
bro.
Katzen die before getting the moon?
Yeah, he didn't get the 2D moon.
That can be easy if you don't get enough speed to die there, unfortunately. Now, at the point where all 3 runners besides B-Frawg are in the 2D at the same time, so it's pretty close between 2nd through 4th at this point.
Everyone's dying. It's crazy.
Nimbus just getting all the flowers in time.
B-Frawg Golding loss again.
Nice.
Katzen, where are we going, bro? There you go.
And B-Frawg with a sub 32 lost exit. Really solid for Division C.
Yeah, he,
Oh,
I don't know.
Katzen barely getting that.
Not, like, I don't know how, like, exits are in Darker Side as much, but, I mean, considering it's golded, like, basically every split.
I think my best exit is like 30 something, and I have like a 318. So I would assume with like a 327, 31 is like really good.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, 327.
Katzen seems like he forgot a moon? Question mark. Oh, he didn't grab soaring. That's interesting.
B-Frawg in City Hall. Oh, a little bit of trouble getting up to the pole, but getting up and just missing the damage in time.
Yeah, the fly almost got him.
Yeah, that can be rough when that happens. Luckily, we know the fly always goes in the same position, so you can like be thinking about it if anything goes wrong there. Whoa, it looks like Katzen and Nimbus were like exactly
basically
tied there.
Oh,
Katzen with a death, unfortunately.
Katzen did a triple jump like off the railing, and so did Nimbus, I think. Instead of doing like the traditional like yeah. I don't know.
MichaelGuy, finishing up City Hall. As Nimbus enters City Hall, and MrKatzen, skipping that moon. Oh, it looks like that was an accident. Going back and grabbing it here.
Yeah. I mean, you can. It's like the advanced route has you skipping that moon and doing Giggler instead, but.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That makes sense because the route does include 20 the Metro moves.
Yeah.
So you'd have to make it up with something. But that moon is right there in Metro too, so if you can do Giggler, that makes sense that it doesn't really lose time.
Yeah, you do that like after, or no, before like the pitch black islands sub area.
Yeah, it seems like the only reason you don't do that is because you need 20 moons in Lost 1. Metro 1, I mean. It makes sense you wouldn't do that unless you're consistent with Giggler, because then you miss it and then you gotta get a backup moon. Which, I don't know, maybe
moon.
like...
It's usually left in the cafe. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with like the World Peace route.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense as a backup. I'm wondering if like the Darker route ever had it like that. I'm not sure.
Maybe before Giggler was found. I don't know.
I mean, I think that there used to be like a different Metro route like a long time ago, but I can't remember if it included the World Peace way of that.
Yeah.
And I feel like when I started, there was something else besides like having the whatever those the poles like shoot you over to the left of cafe, but I don't know. I might be misremembering. That's been the route for a while now, though.
Yeah, maybe doing maybe they just do the Girder Moon like I guess now, like while you're like after bench friends, I guess. In the old route, but I was not around for that, so.
And it's been too long for me to properly remember either.
Maybe if you watch like a 2020 runner or something.
The one thing I've never really understood is why the route has you doing that dram at the end and not the beginning, if there's like any difference.
I think there's like a very marginal difference, and it has to do with like the taxi cycles. And it's like the taxi cycles, yeah, better lines up.
Oh, that was crazy from Nimbus.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Nimbus just upthrowed the seed and it went right into the pot.
Holy
I was like,
aura.
that's kind of a risky backup. I probably would have just went back up, but that did end up working out for Nimbus.
Yeah, like I was saying, like the taxis for bench friends are like on a better cycle, so
That does
that's why
make
you get
sense.
the yeah. But it doesn't like matter if you're just like I guess either fast or slow or whatever.
Hmm. Yeah, it makes sense because then if you did the jam at the beginning, you'd probably have the taxi right in the way, even if you went as fast as possible
Mm-hmm.
for the seed.
Yeah.
All runners doing musicians now. As B-Frawg heads to sewer.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's yet another potential reroute in Metro besides just doing Giggler, because Sewer Clip is also an option for top level runners.
Yeah. But I think the issue with that is you end up having to get like the secret moon anyways. So you basically like you do sewer clip, right? Then you go back out the pipe, get that moon, and go back in.
It's just
And
too
at that,
fast to not go for that moon.
yeah. So like at that point, it's like you're saving like what?
Half the time or something, like
Yeah,
15 seconds, 20 seconds instead of like 40 or whatever.
yeah. So at that point, it's like people don't even do it in like world peace really. Katzen seems like he does not know where he's going.
It probably isn't even 40. It's probably less than that. But it's I know it's like a solid time save in world peace, but it's also a very difficult clip.
Yeah, like not even, I don't even know if Tyrone does it.
Remember Stravos
So,
used to do it a lot back in the day. I remember Tyrone doing it as well, but I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with world peace a lot lately.
Mr. Katzen talking to the musician at the very edge there. In the little warp. Fun fact that has crashed my game before doing that.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so basically sewer clip is like only worth it if you're like TAS or BTT.
Let's see, I'm gonna check the current world record to see it for world peace by Buzzer Doggy and see if it does sewer clip or not.
Well, speaking of sewer clip, okay, he got one attempt in and then just bailed out.
Yeah, top world peace runners do sewer clip. Buzzer Doggy does it in world record,
Yeah,
but not darker side. But it took like 4 tries in world record.
Ooh,
It shows you how difficult it can be.
Yeah. I mean, 4 tries is like pretty solid as well.
Yeah, yeah, it's solid for that clip, but obviously like, not that any, honestly, there's not any other roll cancel clip that people do in world peace at the top level, which is kind of funny if you think about it, because IP skip and snow clip, so literally that's the only roll cancel clip, which is interesting. But if people did do IP clip, you'd want it first try at a top level.
Yeah, obviously. But IP skip just saves too much time.
Yeah, but it's probably comparable, like IP skip, you're not going to get it first try every time just because it can be so finicky.
Mm-hmm.
B-Frawg with a solid question block hits right there. This MichaelGuy's going for the secret moon.
Another pretty solid like split for B-Frawg there. I don't know if it's quite a gold, but we'll see.
Let's see if B-Frawg gets that capture warp.
Pretty good.
Nice. Nimbus with some troubles getting to that moon or to the secret room. The interesting thing about this secret moon, for the longest time, I didn't even realize it was actually in the streets because it's called Celebrating in the Streets, but you're literally on the street. But like, you can be so focused on the fact that you're grabbing the moon, not even realizing you're literally on the ground at like by the time you're grabbing it.
Yeah, like the 2D thing is in like the streets, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah, B-Frawg with what looks like a sub 12 Metro 1, which is pretty solid.
Probably about like, what, 2 minutes ahead of Katzen at this point, and then everybody else is kind of like maybe like Michael is, honestly Michael is also, like he's in second, it's also pretty far behind.
Yeah, it looks like Michael's like a good close to a minute behind.
Yeah.
B-Frawg has taken a lot of time saving these last few splits with all these golds. Just that little like 10, 15 seconds here or there, and some of these longer splits like really goes a long way once it in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Ooh, Nimbus going for a capture warp there.
Interesting. I mean, I don't know if that's actually faster or not, but it's cool.
It's probably similar to like you can do a capture warp on Bowser, big nose, like whatever it's called, hitting nose on Bowser and Bowser's. You can do a capture warp there as well. I don't know if that was good or not from B-Frawg. Yeah, that was unsuccessful moon clip. Let's see if box clip goes well. Nice. Successful box clip from B-Frawg.
Very good. Oh, that was actually really close.
Yeah.
Diving onto that little thing.
You got this, Nimbus.
I'll go with 55 74. How about that? 55.
I'll say 57.12. 57.12.
That's a reference.
What is it?
12-7.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that because it was backwards. But yeah, no, I just came up with a random number in my head.
MichaelGuy getting like maybe third or fourth try screen clip.
Oh my gosh. When started speedrunning SMO and someone will be doing like a longer category and you guess like Boundable, it's like, oh my gosh, will I get it right? That was like the one of my early like SMO like experiences. Trying to get Boundable right in someone's Twitch chat.
It's a universal kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, a back bounce by B-Frawg. Unfortunate 21 start.
I don't know. I guess I'll just go the same guess for MichaelGuy. I don't really know.
Double back bounce from B-Frawg. It looks like this is going to be a 58 or 59.
Nimbus is going for upstairs here.
Third try.
The rough part about upstairs is it's like you guys have parkour basically all the way down.
Yeah, you just have to be ready for that afterwards. Luckily it is like pretty simple, but it's not. You're not like already there. You could like miss the sliver if you're not careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking like MichaelGuy is gonna be like getting around a 58 or 59 with this pace so far. B-Frawg with a 100. Probably would have been closer to our guesses. Just got a few unlucky like bounces at the end on the first 2 laps.
Yeah.
Which can happen. Ooh, MichaelGuy turning it around and getting a 57 still.
Nice. Also, Katzen getting box clip as well.
Nice. Everyone successfully getting out of bounds in snow to do tumble.
And no one got the moon clip, but everyone was able to get their respective clips pretty easily. Is that first bite from B-Frawg? Did I see that?
Oh, nice. I was watching the bound bowl. I didn't notice at first, but it
Yeah,
did seem
me
pretty
too.
quick from notice. Almost a sub 50 snow exit. Which on Switch 1, I remember sub 50 being what I was trying to go for getting a sub 320. Which obviously Switch 1 has some more, is a little slower, but low 50 exit is pretty solid.
Yeah. Definitely on pace here for a pretty good PB, but don't want to jinx anything.
Yeah, it's only main game. Post game is where things really happen for sure.
So MichaelGuy. Ooh.
I might have accidentally shook early.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that can so easily happen. You're just like wanting that first bite, and then you just shake early by accident.
Yeah. You fail the 50-50.
Yeah.
Gets a second try though. I believe the fish is like a 50-50 to bite.
Yeah.
Each time, so it's like what, the first bite is like a 50% chance, second bite's a 25, so on.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah. Oh, to get it in general. Every time is 50% on its own though.
Yeah.
So I feel like everyone's had that time where they get like 8th bite, and it's just like insanely unlikely.
Yeah.
And
it's like I was on a good snow gold pace, and I got like 6th bite, which was fun.
Yeah. I remember back when I was like really trying to lock in like snow clip, like moon clip and everything, I would do a bunch of like snow ILs for world peace, and like the fish would be like the worst. It's like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be a good gold, and then like bad RNG.
Yeah, it's like boom, 5th bite, boom, -10.
At that point, like you did everything. If you were doing that well, you did everything that you could do within your own control. At least.
True.
So.
Snow ILs up until the fish.
You just minus that out of your goal. Like, I would have gotten this if I got first bite, so I should just have that as my goal.
Exactly.
I didn't actually do that, by the way.
Yeah.
MichaelGuy going for the seed. Going on this side to put it in.
Works.
And that's not the large one, right?
No, the large one is the one closest to volleyball.
Okay, bottom right. Yeah, I always like to put it in the bottom left just because it makes it like work well for Seaside too. But
Yeah,
you definitely don't want to put it in
closest.
the... Yeah, if you put it in the large one, it's a possibility it might not even be fully grown by the time you get there, and it's harder to reach.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
why
sure if that Gushin will despawn for MichaelGuy or not.
That's why people will like do safety DSCA, just in case they like, like plant it in the big pot by accident. I don't know if anybody did it here though.
I'm not sure. I remember seeing I saw someone somewhere on that screen, but I'm not sure.
I do remember there was a race where someone did do DSTA and planted in the big plot.
Oh, that was smart from B-Frawg. What B-Frawg just did, because he messed up the Gushin, just started to go forward with the Gushin without spraying to ensure it didn't run out of water.
Yes. Good.
The 2 seconds lost there is better than the like probably 5 to 10 seconds lost from having to do all of this without a Gushin.
I mean, the checkpoint is
Maybe
right
10.
there, so
yeah, I think
water.
Yeah, I think it was more so to make sure it didn't run out of water before it could even get over there, because it was over the ledge. If you run out of water just before you get there, then the Gushin will fall, and you won't even make it up to the final.
Oh, Nimbus
thing, or the third thing.
I think Nimbus might have missed his seed throw because he was in the middle of his Gushin and just went to go plant the seed.
That's what I noticed. It looked like Nimbus was doing a bit of a world peace route there, and so it looks like.
Oh, he just. Oh, okay.
And didn't do that either. Oh, it looked like it just like Nimbus just went from the Rumble Room over to the thing, and then skipped those 2 moves. Then went back to get it when came back on the Gush and is now going in for this move.
I mean, yeah, smart idea. It's obviously slower, but it's like, you know, if you're accidentally doing that, I feel like that's a pretty good idea to back it up.
I mean, you also need to move to the seaside.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you get 11, but
you get 14.
You definitely need to see. Oh, you get 14 here. Oh, I was thinking 11 before Mollusk. I was forgetting about Mollusk.
Yeah.
So you don't technically need the moons, but you really need to be planting that seed. If you get I guess the notes you could technically get another time, but that would definitely lose time.
And you could theoretically get it in, like, Seaside 2, I guess, after, like, the Moon Rock, I guess.
Yeah. But then you kind of be going out of your way, because then you want to go get the seed.
Yeah.
This interesting from B-Frawg.
Yeah. I don't know if that'll work.
It might not get the clip.
Yeah, I don't think. Because essentially you need to be spraying on, like, the guy's head before he does, like, his little, like, head shake animation, I guess.
Yeah, I think the problem was that B-Frawg had the camera pointed towards Mollusk instead of away. I understand that, like, having it away, you can be worried that Mollusk isn't actually following you. You know once the camera's turning. Still a successful completion to the fight by B-Frawg and only losing a little bit of time to that last phase.
Sometimes, I will say that sometimes that the camera, like, whenever you're doing this fight, it'll turn itself towards Mollusk, so you kind of have to, like...
Yeah.
Constantly be sitting in the camera is what I do, but, like, people...
Yeah. You always gotta turn the camera the opposite way of, like, where it's going so you can recenter it throughout the time you're going away from Mollusk, which is a little odd. I definitely have to have a little... At least I've had to have a little bit of a different grip on the controller at that point to ensure I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
MichaelGuy missing the second hit on Mollusk. Oh.
Ooh. Go for the ground pound there. Interesting. It's not even really that many Gushins to buy. Okay, never mind.
Okay, there's one right there at least. B-Frawg leaving luncheon at 57.50.
I wonder... Okay, yeah. Mollusk for Michael will still be at this island. Despite his weird phase 2. It almost puts Nimbus back ahead. Nimbus actually getting the island clip.
Oh, it looks like they're right on this at the end. Oh, and Nimbus getting back ahead of MichaelGuy.
Yeah. So Nimbus counted himself out, and now he's in second, which is enough to win. So never count yourself out, guys.
There's a lot of game left to play.
Although I guess there is like Switch 1 and Switch 2, but like
At this point, I don't think it's saved enough for Nimbus to maybe converted the no more than 20 or 30 behind, so it's still pretty close, even taking into account the conversions.
Mm-hmm.
Nimbus with a gold to Seaside, nice. Either the delay being enough or just knowing the time set already from multi-moon grab.
I think he just knows the times.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't even know the times, so I don't know. I don't understand how people remember the times for that. I just know.
Do you remember them for any percent or no?
Well, I know like globing is just like 20 or 21. I don't even know if we're like lost or like ruined.
They're like 21. Globing does save like almost a second in Switch 2, so some of the globes can be like 19 something almost, or it's kind of like Lake and Wooded and stuff are usually like high 20 on Switch 1, so they might be more like low 20 on Switch 2. But then like Bowser's is 31. Oh, that's an unfortunate final phase from Katzen. Definitely takes a lot of Darker practice to like know all the timings in Darker because there's just so many.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
I mean, all I do is just play the game. And then see the gold number and be happy.
Nice. I used to know what the time would be in mech split from hitting mech, like in any percent, but I don't remember. And in Darker Side, you can't know that because there's still another moon.
I remember someone saying like from the multi-moon grab for mech, it's like 1 minute and 2.
That sounds about right. Oh, you mean a minute? Wait, a minute 32, right? Oh, multi-moon grab. Sorry, I was thinking like Speward hit. Sorry.
Yeah, 1 minute 2 from the multi-moon grab, which is like somehow the only timing I remember.
Mm-hmm.
It's also like you don't even do that in Darker because you get the defense moon. So it's...
I think another thing that can like get timings down is if you do a lot of ILs for a particular split, you might know the timings a bit better. Even when it comes to like specific Darker Side splits. Like I used to do. Oh, that's unfortunate for B-Frawg having to grab the extra. Luckily, there's another Podoboo right here.
Yeah.
Doing like Seaside 2 ILs for like World Peace. I think I used to know that timing from multi-moon grab. I don't remember it anymore. Katzen moving on to Luncheon. Now all players are in Luncheon Kingdom. Or now all players are in Luncheon Kingdom.
I do feel like generally I do ILs for just like practice. I don't do it for like a time, I guess. So that might be why. But
oh yeah, I've definitely done ILs where like I just grind it for a while, just trying to get a particular time. But that's kind of like a different kind of mindset than just pure practice too. It kind of depends on what you want to do.
Yeah.
Everyone going for this Goomba Moon and Luncheon 1. I'm curious how much this saves, because when I came back to Darker Side, I saw this was like a new route, and it seems slow, but I don't know. I started doing it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know myself, but like if I had to guess, maybe like I would say no more than like 2 seconds, but
yeah.
I guess you just save all that time because like you're kind of like going out of your way to do it in Luncheon 3.
Yeah, it does seem that Luncheon...
direct.
Yeah, it seems like in Luncheon 3, it does seem fast for when you can get the chest right combined with the crack moon. And then it just seems. I feel like all the time loss you get is in Luncheon 1, and then like you make it up in Luncheon 3.
Mm-hmm. Also, there's like the potential you could do like the Goomba jump with you could do like a single Goomba instead of having to stack them up. But that's kind of like reserved for like I guess like BTT or like top runners or whatever.
Yeah, I don't even know how to do that.
I know Autumn does it, but
yeah, I saw someone try to do it in a run. I don't know if it was Autumn or if it was someone else.
Oh, MichaelGuy.
Like, something went wrong. Oh, that's unfortunate for MichaelGuy. Oh, yeah. And Katzen also back-to-back lava deaths. Nimbus now with sizable lead
yeah,
here.
it might be put him back ahead.
Potentially even ahead with the conversion, or if not, close to it.
Yeah, definitely close.
I would expect like the difference in conversion at this point to be something like 30 or 40 seconds, considering how many kingdoms we've gone through.
I know main game is like 50 seconds. I mean, it's similar to any percent, obviously.
I would assume a lot of it comes in post game with all of the painting chains saving time with those loads between them. Okay, Nimbus waiting for the cap, which is good because it didn't look like that was going to make it otherwise. Oh, okay. MichaelGuy barely making that. As B-Frawg heads up to Cookatail.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything wrong with B-Frawg's luncheon so far, so. Honestly, Nimbus has also been having pretty good luncheon.
It's just MichaelGuy and Katzen with the deaths.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's interesting when you're thinking about this because whatever MichaelGuy and Katzen did, they already did. But it's B-Frawg and Nimbus that can change what happens next.
True.
Obviously, that's not how we commentate it because nobody knows, but it's interesting. With
yeah, nobody knows.
It's something that comes in with the mindset of being someone who's running live against people who pre-recorded, because you're thinking like, whatever they did, they already did.
You know, I haven't pre-recorded for a race yet, but I do feel like I would rather run it live than like do a pre-record, because like it's. I guess the race, like when you're playing it live, it's like you're more locked in, I guess. Whereas the pre-record, you don't really feel like you're in a race.
I definitely feel like it depends, because like sometimes you might feel like the live, like you can kind of see how people are doing, and you feel like you can like feel like how you're doing during it, and like you know what's on the line. But then on a pre-record, sometimes you can just kind of not focus on that, and just do the best you can, and however you do is how you do. And there's like no even possibility to focus on what anyone else is doing. Because I've done a pre-record in 2 lives, and I definitely feel like that's how I felt in the pre-record. It's like, it's how I'm doing, and you just do the best you can. So it depends. Some people it might be better, and some people not.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't think it's an inherent like disadvantage to do either necessarily.
No. I mean, I do feel like knowing what your competitors' times are kind of like either helps or is a disadvantage. I don't really know. Like whether or not you need to like lock in or you can just start playing it safer.
Yeah, I think the other, well, this is like separate, but I was doing a live run and I had a break, so I was the last person. So I kind of knew what I needed in Darker. That probably was helpful. But I mean, everyone else could have taken a break too, and then I wouldn't have known. So it's just how it went. with a little trouble in this sub area. B-Frawg just going up the other way. Get up. Safe strat, but ensuring there's no death. World Peace only saves 45. I think they said 40 or 50. Wait, did someone else say 1 minute? I'm like not.
I think someone said 1 minute.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of. I mean, obviously there's like memory leaks and stuff. Like, it's kind
And
of hard.
technically, everyone's Switch
know.
2 can be like different, so it's like we're doing something approximately as best we can. Then again, some people's Switch 2s might be faster than other people's, and they're both running on Switch 2, so it is what it is. Nimbus, a good 22 seconds or so ahead of MichaelGuy. So seeming pretty close when it comes to offset. Is there like a command in the chat for this one where it's like shout out the runners? Could we do that since it's like ruined?
I mean, generally I do it whenever.
Oh, Toadette.
Yeah.
So that's the strat, because like people are still in Cookatill or whatever.
Yeah, and like Toadette's a lot longer than Ruined.
And less action.
Yeah.
I was remembering.
Like,
I think I'm thinking any percent tournament.
Yeah.
Well, actually, in Toadette, oh no, that's unfortunate for MichaelGuy failing to get back up and ruin. In Toadette, you gotta focus on the runners, like very fast first persons and quick clicks on the A button. You just need to commentate every single one and how they appear. That's totally how that goes.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Runners can actually save a decent amount of time in Toadette by having it go really well, but that's not something a lot of runners like focus on besides just trying to do first person, unless you're at the top level.
I mean, I guess if you think about it, like if you do first person and it saves like what, like 0.3 or 0.2 or something, and like that adds up to like what, 10 or 15 seconds, I guess.
Yeah, so just like trying to get first person on each one is like a good strat. But then if you think about like doing it like optimally, like as fast as possible with every single click, it's probably similar to something like cutscene skips, where it's like you can save a lot of time with that as well.
Yeah, a bunch of like hidden time save.
Mm-hmm. B-Frawg with a successful Tokyo Tram.
Now we're in Bowser's, which is a pretty different split from any percent. It is similar to Dark Side, I know, but and I guess All Moons as well.
Yeah,
a lot more here, which I honestly find Bowser's to be like one of my favorite splits.
Yeah, it's one of those splits that can be like really fun, especially if it's going well. But then if you are not doing it very well, you can also lose a lot of time in the split.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot to like go well, and there's a lot to mess up, and there's just a lot of different things going on. Multiple dram strats possible, all of the any percent stuff within everything else as well, except I guess birdless for people who like do new shards. That's not really an option for this one because you need the bird. But if anything, that just makes it easier in that aspect, and you can focus on everything else.
True.
Nimbus also getting the dram there. Yeah, Nimbus taking a larger lead now as well.
Nimbus is, I guess, about
B-Frog's
like.
coin count okay?
Is my coin
What
count
is
okay?
B-Frog's coin count?
Let's see what his coin count is.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
you only
fine.
need 1,000 coins in total in the whole run, I think, right? Maybe slightly more. Oh yeah, because you need 1,000 coins for Toadette, and then you need maybe a few more shops in 10.
Well,
I'm not sure.
I think it's in shops, and then there's like Jaxie slots and like death warps that adds up to 1,100. But like since they've already gotten the shop, they're essentially like only need 1,000 at this point, and I mean you can easily get 250 coins.
You just naturally get a bunch of coins just by going through all these kingdoms.
Yeah.
Despite needing over 1,000 coins in total, you never actually need to see 1,000 coins on your counter.
No.
And there's also plenty of places to get extra coins. I mean, like, for example, a last-minute place you can get a few extra coins is like Captain Toad in Lost Kingdom. Other things like that, like in Wooded Kingdom, those coins that are like by there. So if you ever felt like super low on coins, where it's like, well, I'm actually at like 200 coins, but I have like many more shops to go to get a few extra. Yeah, Nimbus definitely has more than enough coins.
Yeah, coins are more of an issue. They're more of an issue for like outfit route. You need 1,500 for the 400 plus that you'll add on, I guess. Yeah, Nimbus is like, he only needs like 40 more for the entire game.
And there's already been Snow Shop, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, even like when it comes to something like outfit route, there's plenty of other hint cards that are kind of just right there, and like coins that are right there that you don't even grab. Like a lot of people won't even get like any coins in Sphinx or Hidden Room, or like in the IP. Or no, I mean, I guess for that route there is no Hidden Room in the IP, but like underground, those coins, like there's plenty of extra coins you could get, like if you were low. And then people can do Cloud Hint Art as well, like people that are doing that route, so there's plenty of options.
Yeah, and also like Festival has a lot of coins, but you're doing that anyways. Yeah, generally coins are not too much of a worry. I mean, there's also like Bowser's Castle Treasure Vault. And like
one of the bigger worries I would say is honestly like captures. If people don't get enough, because a lot of times like the route, if you don't necessarily go to your way to get like an extra capture, might only have 34. Like if you don't get like the big Chain Chomp and Cascade. Especially if you do Scooter Clip and don't grab the guy, which is not a fast capture to get if you're not doing RC, or if you don't grab Wiggler either. So it's like, or you might have to grab Yoshi on the thing. Like there's so many different. Like you need to get 35 captures, but it can be easy to not have that incorporated in your route, like by just accidentally not doing something you otherwise would.
Katzen is kind of struggling with. Okay, he's going for down to third shards. Gets the third shard though. But yeah, like, I mean, the only captures that are like in the route, I guess, are the Moai and the big Chain Chomp. So
the Moai, do people get that in Sand?
Yeah, the Invisible Maze.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. getting it like right before their final moon. And like warp out.
It's an easy one to get by accident even. No,
Yeah.
that's like a good alternative, especially if like you're doing something like doing Wiggler shards and Lost, and you want to stop doing that. You definitely would want to do something like adding in like a Moai or a Big Chomp that you might not already be getting, because otherwise you might only be at 35, and there's not really a reason to capture that Wiggler if you're not doing Wiggler shards.
Mm-hmm.
That's an issue I had before. I like stopped doing Wiggler shards. I'm like, wait, I need an extra moon. But then I came back. I'm like, I'm just gonna do this because it's like safe for races, and like I don't miss all the notes or something, and the bunny. But
yeah, Wiggler makes that a lot easier, but yeah, you definitely lose time to it.
Yeah, definitely time lost. One of those things. A lot of places in Darker, it's like, do you want to be a little slower but safer, or do you want to be faster and actually save some more time but a little bit more riskier? It depends on what you're comfortable with and consistent with.
Here, I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, B-Frawg going for. Sounds good. B-Frawg going for the capture warp there, but not getting it, unfortunately. But up to mech. And Katzen going for the dram here. And that, we'll see if that was enough. Yep, just enough for Katzen to still get that dram. Despite the ledge grab. Because B-Frawg is successfully on top of the mech, going for Topper. Or going for Stewart, potentially. Looks like B-Frawg might be doing Topper, then Harriet, potentially. We'll see. See, looks like B-Frawg will ground pound right after that. Okay, nice. And for the final Harriet hit, solid mech fight from B-Frawg. Looking like this is about a 128 main game pace, which is really solid. Nimbus also going for Spirit hit first. As MichaelGuy goes for the Topper hit. Yeah, B-Frawg and Nimbus having the exact same mech that they do. Oh, except Nimbus waiting a little longer for this Topper hit. Okay, still getting it. That was a little bit scary, but Nimbus still getting that hit. And MichaelGuy going for Topper, or target acquired. That was a little far back. Still getting it. Nice. B-Frawg says worst split so far. It's unfortunate. Looks like this is about more of a low 129, maybe high. Probably a low 129 main game pace or so. Mr. Katzen having some trouble there. Luckily making it. Oh! Mr. Katzen rolling right by the moon there, unfortunately. Something that can happen to anyone there. B-Frawg onto Moon Kingdom. MichaelGuy caught up. Decent bit. Oh, and Mr. Katzen with another death, unfortunately. Nimbus still in second place RTA, but MichaelGuy catching up to keep it quite close. Oh, nice. A big gold for Nimbus and Bowser's. B-Frawg going for the bunny on that side. Still getting it with the spin throw strat. Pretty solid. $20 gold for Nimbus. Solid. Nimbus looking at more of a low mid 1-3x moon pace or so. Like when I say mid 1-3x, I mean like 130xx, like faster than 131. Oh, B-Frawg with some struggles here with the Rocket Flower. Just going for one. Nimbus also going for the bunny on this side. All three runners going for the bunny on the left. As Katzen goes up towards Mech. And B-Frawg for Spire Moon. And bonk there, unfortunate. Nimbus getting across nicely with the Rocket Flower and going for 2 Rocket Flowers to save a little bit of time as B-Frawg enters the chapel, and Mr. Katzen going for the second half of Mech. Looking like more of a mid to high 129 moon pace by B-Frawg. MichaelGuy doing moon skip. Successful. But he's still getting his cap bounce.
Right, yo, I'm back.
Yeah, nothing. The only major thing that you missed was Mr. Katzen dying on blind jump. Falling behind a little
rough.
more. Yeah. And Nimbus golded Bowser's by 20 seconds.
Oh, damn. Bro's cooking.
Still in second place RTA. It's looking like B-Frawg is on a sub 130 pace for Moon. And MichaelGuy and Nimbus might just be on a sub 131 potentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like sub 130 is like pretty solid, like 2x pace.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not exactly sure what pace it is, obviously, but
I feel like sub 130 is like a low 3-2x pace, especially on Switch 2.
Mm-hmm.
Even sub 320 with a really solid post game.
Yeah, it'd have to be really solid though.
Yeah. But it definitely looks like a solid pace for B-Frawg with a 327 PB. Just making it to Bowser's, or to the Bowser capture with 1 health.
I mean, he is supposedly 1 minute and 8 seconds ahead of his PB.
So that would put it already at 326 pace on his splits.
Mm-hmm. And B-Frog's not going for 2D skip, I guess.
It's one of those things like if you're not gonna do it, it makes even more sense to not do it in Darker Side because you still got like 2 more hours to go at this point. If you're losing, that's not a fun way to lose 40-something seconds at the end of your main game.
Yeah. I mean, I do feel like people, like, I feel like they overestimate the difficulty of it, but maybe that's just me.
No, that's fair. I think it's one of those things where it's like, you can mess it up once, and that can kind of scar you to like not want to do it at certain times. But I don't know. For me, I just feel like I just gotta do it. Because you kind of need to do it to like not mess it up. And the more you do it, the less you're gonna mess it up.
Yeah, Nimbus did the same thing here.
Yeah. But I've definitely had that experience of being on really solid Darker Side PB pace years ago and then messing up 2D skip and just like, right.
I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, what happened with MichaelGuy?
He got 2D skip, but he like messed it up a couple times.
Yeah,
like, as you're talking about it.
Oh my gosh. I swear that literally every, like, so many runs in a row for me. Okay, 129.45 main game for B-Frawg, which is nice. I was gonna say so many times in a row for me, I would like mess up the first jump on 2D skip, like hit my head on it and then get it the second time. Like I think it's been like the last 5 times I've done when that's happened. Specifically one time hitting my head and then getting it. But that's one of the things like
5 times though.
That's crazy. It's one of those things where like if you do 2D skip a lot, you'll end up more likely to mess it up like that than by dying. Because like the goal is like if you're gonna mess it up, you don't want to mess it up by dying. You want to land back on the thing. Okay, it's looking like Nimbus and MichaelGuy both for a 130 main game. Oh, Katzen looking like more like a 134 main game. With a few unfortunate deaths coming in the last few splits for him.
Definitely far behind here.
Alright, I'll be right back as well if you want to start commentating the main game, the post game.
Alright. Well, it's not really much to mention here. We got planting a couple seeds, getting a couple moons, talking to a toad. And that's kind of it. Not really much going on here. Mushroom 1. It's kind of just a little warm-up, you could say, for post-game. Going back to the coins thing, Katzen might be actually a little bit low on coins because he only has 600. But I guess we'll see if that works out for him. I don't know. Because I guess you've only bought 1 shot moon, so you need 1,000 to be good at this point. And he basically is down 400 coins. He's not even skipping the cutscene. Hello. Apparently this moon was like this, the Cracks moon, or I guess it's the Tiles moon, in Mush 1 was like a top 10 moon in like the moon tournaments. Which is kind of crazy, but I guess it makes sense. Mushroom goal for B-Frawg, you'll love to see it. Mush 1 up there with the likes of Moon 2 for hardest splits in the run. Yeah, this should be, I guess, a 134 for Katzen, assuming nothing goes wrong. MichaelGuy is struggling to find the painting, it seems. Katzen is really struggling with this first pillar. What? Oh, Katzen, no, what? What happened? Oh, no. Puts them even further behind, about a 2-minute time loss there, just from whatever happened in that mushroom. Or that, not mushroom. You know what I mean. Pillars. Katzen going for 2DSS, okay. Sure. Oh! Okay, we're good. Oh my god. There's no way. Katzen. That is not a good way to go out here. Katzen going for 2DSS again, for some reason. Okay, get 2D skip this time. So it looks like Nimbus getting Shining on high now. I know people will swap, like if they're not doing Blowy Noe, they'll do stats, like with the, like, you know, having to go down there. So maybe we'll see a Blowy Noe potentially. Same thing with MichaelGuy here. I don't know if B-Frawg got that moon. I was not paying attention. Apparently Blowy Noe only loses, or only saves like 10 seconds if you get a first try, so if you can't get it within like the first 10 tries, if you're not confident, it might be worth it to just take the Blowy Joey. Yeah, so I don't think B-Frawg will be doing Blowy Noe here. But maybe Nimbus, maybe... Oh! Nimbus. Poison Room Death, MrKatzen's taking a break. 137 man game about. About like 7 minutes behind what everybody else got here. This basically puts the Nimbus and MichaelGuy like basically tied. I guess like obviously MichaelGuy's on Switch 1, but It's kind of funny to look at, like basically synced. B-Frawg will be getting his last story moon here and be heading his way into the race room. So yeah, we'll see B-Frawg warping to the Odyssey here and getting this moon over here, yeah. And then taking the Blowy Joey over to the painting. I saw 12-7 do this last night. 12-7, what he did was like he did the same thing except he left the ice ground pound moon. Didn't get that before entering Shiveria. He got that as the Blowy Joey. So another interesting little theory, I guess, for that. B-Frawg with a snow gold. B-Frawg's just popping off. Cascade 2 is where things get real. Honestly, it's probably one of the most, at least for me, it's one of the most difficult splits to run. Just because you got a lot of, like, difficult movement. Like, you got, like, the Mysterious Clouds room. When things go well in Cascade 2, it really feels good.
I'm back.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back.
I see Nimbus and MichaelGuy are like almost tied.
Yeah. Katzen had, he had an escape death, he died in Pillars, and then he also died in 2B.
Oh no, that looked like that was 3 minutes lost because it was like a 134 main game pace, and now it's 137. Whoa.
So
I didn't know that you could get Holy Noly like that the way MichaelGuy just did.
with like a not vault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like barely possible, but you kind of have to like really know how to like get as much height from like whatever, I guess, you know.
Mm-hmm.
To get a lot of height out of it. So it's obviously you want to have the vault there, but it's a nice little like option if you have it and don't get the vaults. MichaelGuy failing down a skip again.
Nimbus, unfortunately. Nimbus had a lot of troubles with this in Cascade 1. Okay, luckily...
Oh...
Okay, luckily it went better than Cascade 1.
True. Apparently Dino Skip's one of the hardest tricks of the run.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought? Oh, B-Frawg, no.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Mysterious Cloud Seth. What a classic.
Unfortunately, Katzen is very behind. It looks like he'll need a very good post game to get back in this.
Yeah, I mean it's about 7 minutes. I mean obviously he looks farther behind than he is because he took a break.
Yeah, it's 7 minutes difference, I think, between him and Nimbus and MichaelGuy.
Yeah, they got 130s. He got 137, so yeah. So also important to note that you only need to be top 2, I guess, to move on to the qualification round. It doesn't matter if you get first or second, the same. Like you get the same reward basically. So I mean it could just be like pride thing or something, but I wouldn't be playing for first. I'd be playing for second essentially.
Yeah, all you need is second.
Yeah, Cascade 2 is definitely a... Oh, Nimbus. Okay, we're good. Definitely a hard split of the run. Just got a lot of rough sections of movements, like Mysterious Clouds, for example.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Nimbus. Yeah, Cascade 2 is one of those splits, like when like everything goes well, it feels easy, but then as soon as like one thing goes wrong, you're like you lose a lot of time.
Basically, yeah. And it's quite easy for things to go wrong because you got a bunch of difficult things, like Mysterious Clouds.
Dino skip.
Dino skip, renownedly a difficult trick.
There might be like, I guess there might be a way to like die in the notes. I don't know if that's ever happened in one of the races.
In like 2D notes?
Yeah, I guess if you just keep taking damage to the Goomba over and over, maybe.
That's crazy. I feel like you have to try to die to actually die there.
That's what I would assume. Oh, that's unfortunate from Nimbus. Another death.
Fail.
So do loads actually like get messed up when you have like a void death? Like how much? Is that like a serious issue like for darker side?
To be honest, I have never really noticed that myself, but it's just like, I guess it's like, I feel like it matters more for any percent than it does in darker, but like,
it's not enough to like make a route be different because like for example, you do a void death in Cap Kingdom on purpose.
Yeah.
In Cap 2.
But like, I think, in my opinion, it doesn't matter that much in darker side, because, you know, it's a 3-hour category and whatever, but it's probably just like a minuscule amount of time for every load, which I guess adds up.
Oh, so. I didn't even notice that. Ghetto was saying that Michael just had like 10th try for that.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Chain chop. I was watching them this day. Katzen died multiple times in the last few splits of main game, and including in pillars. So ended up like falling 7 minutes behind, and took a break.
Mm-hmm.
You said pillars and 2D, right?
Yeah, he died first in pillars, and then in 2D. And then I guess he also died to like blind jump.
Yeah. And to the lava in Luncheon.
Oh yeah. do feel like Katzen is definitely capable of, like, because I'm watching his movement and it seems like pretty good. Seems pretty capable of like getting a pretty good time. I just don't know if he really likes to do darker though. He's spent much time practicing it or whatever.
In order to catch up, Katzen will need very consistent post game.
Yeah. I mean, he only needs second, I guess, but still. And it's also, it's not like, I guess it's the not the do or die round, it's the, like, the middle round, the pro or demotion round, so.
If you lose in this race, like I did yesterday, you have to win the next, you have to get first or second in the next 2 races in order to qualify.
Yeah.
So you just can't get third or fourth again if you get third or fourth this time. This is the last time that you have the option to get third or fourth without being eliminated from the tournament.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, everybody who is in the do or die round has to win twice, or I guess get top 2 twice.
Well, if they're in the do or die round this week, they have to get top 2 3 times in a row.
Yeah, like I was saying, like everybody in. Well, I think I meant the pro demo, like this.
Oh yeah, this
round.
one, yeah.
Because like if you win this race, you only need to win 1 race, right? To qualify, and if you lose that race, you just do it next week. But if you lose this week's race, then you have to basically win twice. So.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. That someone in the chat was saying, Retro was saying like, got 4th the first week and then do or die for like 4 rounds. Yeah, it's like hard to get out of being 4th because you have to do multiple do or dies to even have a chance at being in the
Yeah.
The last chance one.
I did notice that. I feel like that's kind of like a flaw. Mr. Katzen seems like he's brain running here. It's like a flaw, in my opinion, with the tournament system that we're doing. It's like if you place 4th in the first week, you're just kind of like cooked.
But then if you place like 1st, then it's very easy to qualify.
Yeah. Maybe something like I don't know how to like set up tournaments and stuff, but like I feel like just placing 4th in 1 week shouldn't, like, you know, just determine your life for the next 5 weeks. Maybe like if you're like 1st in a race, you'll move up like 2 spots, and if you're 4th in a race, you move down 2 spots. Like if you're in the do or die round and you place 1st, you'll move up to like the qualification round or something. I don't know. Why is Katzen getting this moon here? I have no clue.
I'm not sure. That doesn't seem... It must be specific to his route. I think the cutscene makes it not worth it because it's the only fast moon in that room. Or like the whole room with just the 2 moons isn't fast enough because there's only 2 moons in there rather than 3.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that could be a backup moon, but I don't know if it's the fastest backup moon.
Definitely. Well, I mean, I don't really know. I guess usually you'd want
to. Not the slowest either.
I feel like you'd want to do that. Like, you don't want to do the story moon by itself. I feel like you'd want to get the...
If you're gonna go in there, you might as well get the Goomba moon.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he's just, like, brain rotted there or something. I don't know. So, like, I feel like, yeah, you just want to get the Goomba moon there. Maybe, like, if you... I feel like, if anything, you could do, like, Goomba moon and Snow 1, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Otaku. It's like, it makes sense. Like, I feel like the tournament format works, but it's like, it's interesting how, like, I wonder if, like, maybe, like, it's just so strong how much you're rewarded for winning the first race in particular versus like losing the first race in particular. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything. I don't know of anything better though either. Is the issue? Like it's a solid format. It's hard to come up with something that would work better for a tournament of this size with 4-person races. Because at the end of the day, like only half of the people are going to qualify.
I mean, it could be like we could have like I'm still trying to like think about how I would like set it up. Like maybe like a week 2, like if like the bottom 3 and 4 of all of the runners will play, and then like the 4th place runners will move on to elimination. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it is rough that if you get like 4th followed by 3rd, you're like eliminated. But if you get like 3rd followed by 4th, like you're not.
Yeah. Also, I guess, I mean, it was more of a thing for Div C, I feel like, because a lot of the people here don't have, I feel like, times that would reflect their skill level. But like the first week, I said, the seeding is kind of essentially random. It's not really.
Even a little bit from Div B too, just because there's such, like, I mean, like there's people who have beaten their PBs by well over 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Or over 10 minutes, not well, but like over 10 minutes.
So like going into the tournament, someone has like a 4-hour time, they can just like easily beat that by like 20 or 30 minutes. And then they'll be like, yeah, it's weird.
Katzen... Oh, okay, I was worried for a second there. Katzen did do the right rock.
I don't know if that's faster doing it like how you would in like 80% wooded with the.
I'm not sure either. I don't know if there's a clear difference. Oh, that was a cool pipe entry from Katzen.
Yeah.
B-Frawg heading over towards the hint art and Seaside. A pretty sizable lead. With MichaelGuy taking a lead over Nimbus as well. Oh, a death from Katzen at the very end of the Cloud Sub area.
Oh, what is that? Cloud Goose. Katzen, where are we going? We already got this moon. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he has like really good movement, but he's just not really, I guess, taking darker side seriously. I mean, maybe he is, I don't know, but that's how I feel at least.
Definitely takes like a decent amount of practice to become consistent at darker side stuff.
Mm-hmm. Also,
what was that? It looked like an accidental down throw roll cancel.
Small little note here, but MichaelGuy getting Invader there while Nimbus did not because MichaelGuy's on Switch 1. Small little thing to note. He'll be up a moon over Nimbus for a little bit.
Wait, what do you mean because it's on Switch 1?
So, in like the intermediate route, you can either do, like, I think it's faster to do lunch and shop for if you're on Switch 2 because of the loads over Invader.
I didn't even know that. I just do Invader. I never realized that when I switched to Switch 2.
Yeah, so lunch and shop is faster on Switch 2, and then Invader is faster on Switch 1.
Oh my gosh.
Really struggling in this sub area.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Might have to switch to doing lunch and shop.
I mean, either way, it's probably like maybe like a second difference, really. Like if the loads end up mattering for that, it's probably not too much of a difference anyway.
Honestly, I actually might not do lunch and shop now that I thought about it, because I'm not very good at getting that crate moon coming out of shop, and I think I just lose the time there anyways.
Fair enough.
But I have a good strat for getting the crate coming from turnip. What is happening with MichaelGuy?
I think he was trying to get the bird and he missed it.
Yeah, I think the bird flew away already.
Bird is gone, bro. He's just warping up, okay.
Yeah. I think I was looking at it recently. I don't think birds actually... I don't think there's actually a talking to moon that makes it so that you need all of the birds. I think it like you get like 6 more birds than you actually need.
Yeah. Yeah, bird moons
So
are
if
not...
you miss it... Yeah,
Yeah,
I always thought if you miss wooded bird, you have to get 2 backups, but you actually only need 1.
Yeah, I think... Let me think about, like... So there's, like, 2D moons that are strict. Timer challenge moons that are strict. Hat and Seeks are strict. What else? I mean, obviously, like, captures and stuff like that, and outfits if you do outfit route.
Yeah, and checkpoints aren't strict, but they can be if you take it really tight. But a lot of runners will get like 10 extra checkpoints just naturally.
Yeah. Checkpoints are usually not too much of an issue, but I mean, it could pop up.
If you miss like every single one that's like not just right in your way, you might not get enough.
What other moons are strict? Hold on, I'll pull it up real quick.
Is there like a some document that shows it or something? I was just like looking at the end of my own runs, like at all the achievements.
There's like a pinned message in the darker channel. So yeah, World Peace, 2D moons, timer challenges, Captain Toad is 1. Goomba moons are 1. Lakitu fishing, slots, hat and seek. Painting moons are tight. I guess, well, I don't know if it's painting moons or just going through the paintings. And then, yeah, captures and stuff.
I think you have to go through every painting for that one. For that achievement.
Yeah.
So, I mean, something's going really wrong, though, if you're not going through every painting.
True.
Like, route-wise, there's something going seriously wrong.
So yeah, main ones to look out for, like 2Ds, timer challenges, Captain Toad, Goomba moons, I guess fishing as well. Like, it's pretty hard to miss fishing, and then slots and hat seek. So, and yeah, bird moons are not.
That's the reason fishing has to be in the route, is because you get an extra moon. But it's definitely one of those things. Like, it would be nice if fishing didn't have to be in the route.
It would be nice, huh?
It's like the one RNG thing in Darker Side, really. I mean, I guess this Seaside Maze is technically RNG as well, but I think that might be it.
How is a Seaside Maze RNG?
Thought that was it, or what part of Seaside was RNG? I heard something in Seaside was RNG.
The like the waves. So like, I guess sometimes like when you're running with a rocket flower across the waves, and like you throw Cappy, you just like randomly stop moving. That's because of the waves. If you've ever noticed that.
So that's just in Seaside 1, though.
I think it comes up in Seaside 2, but I don't think it's as big of a thing.
Because like, when do you use a rocket flower in Seaside 2?
I mean, the only time would be like go into the 2D maze.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Oh, that's probably why I was thinking that. 'Cause it's like on the way to 2D maze.
Yeah. But it's like a very small thing. And I guess also like there's like a very small chance that like whenever you warp to Glass Palace, the waves will be high enough so that the Gushing nearby can just squirt you with water
before
you can even move.
Oh, yeah, I've had that happen before.
Yeah.
Then there's also just loads in general can be somewhat RNG, but that's not really noticeable.
Yeah.
There's not
And then-
really anything else that's really RNG.
Yeah, besides like, I guess like Wiggler and
Oh, you're
that's
right.
like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider that RNG. I mean, it is RNG, but like, usually it doesn't matter.
I think you can still do every like pattern like pretty quickly. It's not super.
Yeah. Yeah, not as like a big of a deal as like Lakitu fishing.
Yeah. That's definitely the biggest RNG in the run. I mean, unless like you count like your own ability to play well, like RNG. That's like outside the
sometimes
game.
it feels like it.
It's outside the game.
Yeah.
B-Frawg onto Torque Drift. Ooh, and Nimbus with no damage on that. MichaelGuy takes more damage. It looks like Nimbus keeping a lead with just skipping that one move for now. But we'll be incurring like a 20-second time loss in Luncheon 2.
About that, yeah. And he's also on like the Switch 1, Switch 2 difference.
Yeah, so that's definitely Nimbus is gonna want to be taking more of a lead as we get through like WSM, like Wooded Sand, Metro, some of these longer post-game splits.
Mm-hmm.
Those are some of the splits that are like more feasible to like take more of a lead in generally, because they're just like the longest ones that we have left, really.
Yeah.
Once we get through Metro, like every other split is under 7 minutes, besides Mushroom, which is just a bunch of Toadette.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the longest split would be like maybe like Cap 2.
Yeah, Cap 2 at, with the non-advanced route.
Yeah.
It could reach over 7 minutes, but it can also be under 7 minutes. In that range. Oh, MichaelGuy skipping the nut for later.
Yeah. It's faster to do, but just gotta make sure you can be able to do it in timer challenge.
Yeah, faster, a little bit more risky. Solid to do if you're consistent with the strat though.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily like, hard to do the strat, but it's one of those things that can be easy to mess up if you're not well practiced on it.
For sure. Yeah.
There's a lot of things like that in Darker Side.
Yeah. It's a difficult difficult category, I guess.
Lots of places where you can save just a couple seconds by doing something a little faster that might be a little harder. Looks like at this point, Katzen might be an entire Seaside 2 difference.
I mean, it looks like... Well, I guess he did take a break, so
yeah.
It's not...
That's why I'm guessing like it's probably going to take him another close to 4 minutes for him to even finish Bowser's.
Yeah.
Or maybe like 3 minutes, and then they've already been in Wooded 2 for at least over a minute at this point, so... Seaside 2 split, with Division C probably being somewhere around 8-something minutes. That is pretty sizable lead. Right. But Katzen did take multiple deaths in Cascade. Oh wow, it shows on there MichaelGuy 59 behind through Bowser's 2 adjusted for console. It's kind of cool how it's able to be how they're able to do that.
Shout out to 12-7 for that. The guy who set up all of that. I didn't even realize that they had that. It was just I've been only commentating like Switch 2 runners or something, but
that shows you that with this difference, Nimbus is still a little over a minute behind MichaelGuy, and MichaelGuy is now taking a break.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we'll see, I guess, how long he takes a break for. I will say, like, taking a break can kind of be helpful sometimes to, like, refresh the mental.
Yeah, I think in one of my races I did it, like, right after main game because I just kept playing so poorly, and I was actually able to have, like, relatively better post-game than main game after that. Darker Side is such a long category, so having the option to be able to take a break, I mean, one, just to even go to the bathroom or, like, get a snack or something like that since it's so long, but two, just to, like, refresh your mind. It's, like, pretty solid. And
you get
it is only 15 minutes these runners have, unless they're going to go over 4 hours, which I don't think any of these runners anticipate.
Well, I would hope not. Because I am commentating this race, and you
don't want to be here for 4 hours?
Well, preferably not.
I also agree.
I mean, I think there was, like, a couple runners. Like, I guess, starting out, there was, like, a few runners who had, like, 4-hour times.
What was your first Darker Side run that you ever did? How long was it?
Well, I did all moons and stuff before doing Darker.
Okay.
I think it was, like, well, I think it might have been, like, a 340 something, like pretty low 340 something.
Yeah, I guess before doing Darker Side, I only did any percent World Peace and Dark. My first Dark Side run was 3 hours, and it was when my any percent was like 1 hour 50. And then like 3 months later, I did a Darker Side run. I practiced a lot before I did it, and I got a 441.41.
It's almost like I feel like that's kind of sad. It sounds like I practiced for this so much. It's like
I mean, my any percent I had a 112, so I was like, I'd only been doing it for a few months. I was newer to any percent.
Yeah.
So. When I say I practiced so much, like I practiced the entire route like through twice, and I wrote it all on paper. So I didn't really know how to use like Google Slides while doing a run.
Fair enough, yeah.
I just had a laptop, and like I watched my game feed on the laptop as well, so
I
just wrote everything out. I think I still have it somewhere. I should go see if I have my Darker Side paper one of these days.
Look back on yourself fondly.
Like, and I color coded it too. It was like, and this means checkpoint, and this means moon, and this means like there's like color pencils and everything.
Damn.
I didn't mention that Nimbus. Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, yeah, I did. I feel like I did all moons and 100% before doing Darker Side, so I had a lot of, I guess, experience with like these post-game moons.
Yeah, when I did Darker Side, I had never even gotten all the moons in Odyssey before.
Damn.
I started speedrunning when I only got 300 moons, and then I didn't get all moons until I was trying to do all moons, and it took me like hours to get volleyball, and then I did a run, and it was like 11 hours.
I mean, it's not bad for first like all moons run.
I really got into I actually did a break in it, but like it counted towards the time, but like I needed it. I mean, it was 11 hours. This was back before like the time thing was allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you say?
So that's weird to think about, like how like there's a time before breaks, and like people don't take breaks in like those longer categories.
That's like it was rough for all moons. That's actually back when I did all moons. didn't have breaks because I was trying to eventually get down to like sub 8, but I never actually stuck with it long enough. But I got an 8:30. But I remember like I would just be like eating my food like throughout the run.
Yeah, that's kind of what you have to do, I guess.
Some people would try to like go to the bathroom during like when main game was done.
Yeah.
Or like even like during the sand cutscene, like where that moon and you're staring at IP, which is literally not enough time. But like I guess like you might lose a little bit if you really need to go.
That's like 20 seconds.
Yes, I don't know what people were doing, but if you need to, if you need to go, like at least you're losing less time if you think about it.
True.
Okay, nice. B-Frawg getting the burr.
Yeah. It'd be like you do it in like Moon Dump or like main game credits, I guess. Kind of like the only spots, I feel like. But yeah. Nice old work cycle. Yeah. Didn't have enough time to do the timer challenge in the middle of it, but that's okay.
Probably loses like the timer challenge is pretty quick. It only loses probably like 8 seconds or so, something like that.
Yeah.
It's a pretty quick moon. So it's definitely one of those things like it's better to lose those 8 seconds than to have to lose like 20 something to like a backup moon. But at the same point, if you're consistent enough with oh, that's unfortunate. Nimbus just overshot that moon.
Did Nimbus not do the? Did he not do the whatchamacallit, the invisible road sub area?
Sure. I was paying attention to B-Frawg at that time. I'm not sure. Oh no.
Yeah, that's not gonna work again. Oh no.
Oh, almost okay. Deep Woods also. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it might be easier to do this with the road.
It is. I wonder what he's gonna do over Invisible Road, because you need 2 moons from that, basically.
Yeah, I used to not do Invisible Road, but I think I got an extra moon in Cascade and an extra moon in Seaside back then, like with the Glide On and the
Yeah.
I guess you could do Captain Toad and like deep fishing in Lake. Or you could do the binoculars in Lost and Metro, but those are pretty slow compared to Invisible Road.
Yeah, for sure. Nimbus, I'm capturing the up route there. Interesting.
MichaelGuy just finishing top 2.
Yeah, he just finished his break. He's about like, I guess, 8 minutes behind.
B-Frawg on really solid pace right now.
Yeah.
I think.
Another wooded gold.
I think the run I did yesterday was a 318 PB was like less than 3 minutes ahead of this. Or less than 4 minutes ahead of this. So, and like B-Frog's almost a minute ahead of his 327. So definitely like looking like at least mid 3-2x.
For sure, yeah.
Pace.
I mean, he got the 327 last night, so.
But like, yeah, being minus 54 seconds, like it might even be the potential to save even more than that. With there being a lot of run left to go as well.
Yeah.
It appears like Nimbus is also still ahead of personal best as well.
I mean, that's just out of Seaside, though, I think. So,
yeah.
He did lose quite a bit of time.
Those 2 deaths.
Yeah.
We'll see once he finishes Wooded.
I mean, you gotta lock in Nimbus. Remember how you said you're gonna lose whenever you're in, like, lost 1, and then you got, like, 2nd place? Anything can happen.
And Nimbus going up for finishing out Seaside, or finishing out Wooded. I believe Nimbus already got the Nut Moon, right?
I think that was... Okay, yeah.
It was Michael that skipped it.
Is that going to be
Oh,
good
is that
for
going to be
Michael?
enough for maybe with the Rainbow Spin? Okay, just enough.
Yeah, had him do a little bit of like trick jumping there.
Mm-hmm. The Captain Toad strat there can be a little bit finicky. If you don't get just the right angle, you can get just enough vectoring.
Yeah.
Ooh, Nimbus with a cool strat there. That was a really fast timer challenge.
That was an interesting little wall jump there as well on that platform.
Okay, Nimbus is about a little under 3 minutes behind B-Frawg. Still a minute and 18 ahead of his PB, losing a good 50 seconds in Wooded.
I mean, it sounds like he's not doing well, but he's actually like kind of playing pretty well. I mean, B-Frawg is just kind of cruising right now, but like, I still gotta give credit. Like, everybody else is doing pretty well. I guess like Katzen's probably not really, but I mean, like, MichaelGuy is a minute 41 ahead of his PB, so.
It says Katzen is plus 637 on PB.
Yeah.
You check what was? And MichaelGuy's PB was a 331. So you look at it compared to pace on PB, MichaelGuy and Nimbus are pretty similar. However, MichaelGuy's PB is actually like minus 245 on that compared to Nimbus, even though their PBs are the same time.
Yeah, well, I think like load adjusted, they have the same time, like same.
Oh, is Michael's already load adjusted in the sheet then?
Yeah, like that's what I was
Okay.
going off of. So, like load adjusted them at the same time. So, I guess.
Oh, so if you can, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like a 334 or something for Michael as his PB.
So if we're comparing against it, MichaelGuy is minus 141 on PB, Nimbus is minus 118 on PB. If load adjusted, their PBs are pretty similar. That means that they're on pretty similar pace, like
Yeah.
with the rest of their splits. Even if MichaelGuy might have a little bit more of a lead. Or Nimbus is still ahead, but like less behind than load adjustments might show, because there's still more run to play. And experience in some of these splits can go a long way as well.
Yeah. I do think Nimbus probably is more post-game experienced than MichaelGuy, but I could be wrong. Main reason I'm saying that is because Nimbus has like commentated like half of the runs here, so he knows ball.
Yeah. He's going for the penultimate Goombet Moon. I guess there's like Lake 2. I think that's it.
It's Lake 2 and then Mush 2.
Oh, Mush 2, you're right. Just missing the cycle.
Yeah, rough.
Perhaps needing the camera to be down a little longer before coming over to that. Unfortunately. Wait, is there even a Goombet Moon before this? Yeah, there's wait, we haven't done it yet. Wooded. Oh yeah, so there's 4 Goombet Moons that you need. There's not 5.
I think it's. Let me see. Oh. I know someone has it. Yeah, Gaga from Goobet is the achievement name, and you get 5.
Oh, okay.
So luncheon, and then I guess wooded sand lake mushroom.
Oh, you're right, luncheon. I wasn't thinking about luncheon.
Yeah,
luncheon, wooded, sand, mushroom, and lake. So you get 1 in main game now. It used to be that you got all 5 in post game, but now with doing
Yeah.
Goombet at the start of luncheon. It's all 5. Or 4 in post game, 1 in main game.
Mm-hmm.
Successful reverse Jaxi from Nimbus. MichaelGuy going for Bird Cycle right now. I would say that Sand 2 is honestly one of the more difficult splits in the entire run.
Yeah, I'd say so too. I think it's probably the longest split of the run.
Yeah, Wooded 2 and Sand 2 are pretty similar. It kind of depends on what moons you do and like what your speeds are, what are faster. I think for me, like Sand 2 is a little faster than Wooded 2, but some other people, depending on their routes, might have a faster Wooded 2.
Yeah.
Like whether you're doing Invisible Road or not.
Yeah. I mean, Invisible Road's I think the only like route difference.
Yeah.
Also, MichaelGuy missing the bird.
And dying. I guess he'll still keep the shards moon, but that's not a
he'll
fun
still
death.
keep his shards moon, but he's gonna have to.
Did he get that
third
checkpoint
wave.
or no? No.
No. Well, he can just jump down. Where is he going? Yeah. The shards moon stays, fortunately.
I think in one of my races I like backed up the bird moon, but I don't necessarily think it's worth it unless it's like there.
Yeah.
Because if you go very out of your way to get it and it's taking more than like 20 seconds, you might as well just get it back from me.
Yeah, it probably would just be the backup would be like, I don't know, like lunch shop maybe. He's not doing. He did Invader earlier, so. Normally, I think the backup would be Mechanic there, but he's on Switch 1, so it's a little bit of different.
MichaelGuy is now in this sub area.
Yeah.
I thought it looked like it might have been a better strat to just try to go for the further platform. I don't know if he would have made it either. Now I was about to say that luckily we don't have to do the darker side version of this sub area and the dark side version of the sub area and darker side, but unfortunately still a death.
Yeah.
It's not like that sub area isn't too difficult once you get it down, but it's easier to mess up.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it's definitely like, I mean, if you've done the dark side sub area, I don't feel like you're gonna be struggling with this, but
yeah, no, definitely that one is much more difficult than this one because you don't have your cap. I think when I played the game, I did the dark side one first, though. I didn't even know the first one existed.
I mean, that's fair, yeah. Just a random Moonrock pipe and Wooded.
A nice dive out of that wire from Nimbus.
MichaelGuy's getting this now, and then probably gonna jump down for timer challenge. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think that's faster.
Yeah, I think at that point you just want to do, like, you just do that, like, whenever you, I guess, first get to Wooded, you know, like...
Yeah. Yeah, you're going a little bit more out of your way to do it like that than to do it at the start of Wooded. The B-Frawg getting the raw capture. Oh, Katzen trying to go for type split. MichaelGuy is now in Sand Kingdom, and B-Frawg finishing up Sand Kingdom. With just a few moons remaining. B-Frawg will be getting the Alcove Moon here as well to make up for not doing it in Sand 1.
All right, yeah.
That does look like a solid save strat there from B-Frawg, ground pounding right on the key.
Yeah. This has been a really good Sand 2 for him. I hope he doesn't die.
Oh no! Oh my gosh, that's like a 7-minute time loss.
That, yeah.
If you die there in Seaside, you actually have to redo the last 20 moves you just did.
A fun fact, I guess.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for B-Frawg.
Wait, B-Frawg actually just got the 7-minute time loss skip. Oh, that's actually crazy. That's very lucky. It's like a 7% chance.
7% chance. What are we doing?
Yeah.
So you can
Solid
see
strat for getting those
B-Frog's-
3 moves.
Yeah. Strat
Oh.
is getting the crate and then, yeah.
Solid. And Nimbus going for the I feel like Nimbus should have just grabbed the hit the Scarecrow. Because going for that strat, like you finish the timer challenge pretty quickly. Like the
Yeah.
the Dram strat to like go inside of the timer challenge.
I mean, it kind of depends just how fast you can even do the timer challenge, but yeah.
Yeah.
Generally, you want to get the hat. So Nimbus, or not Nimbus, excuse me, B-Frog with the sand gold.
Nice.
Just golding every splits. Katzen might be able to do the timer challenge here. Yeah. Birds to Coffin, Oblivion. Very nice.
The bird in Seaside or in Wooded is honestly one of the weirdest ones because it's like so weird to tell like where it actually is. So like the lighting and everything.
Yeah. It's also like, yeah, I guess it is kind of small and you don't always know where it is. But like, I feel like it's honestly like pretty lenient. Like if you
Yeah, like
know
if
how
you
to do
don't
the
hit it,
distance-
and if you don't like hit the bird, you can like kind of cap throw it the other way too.
Mm-hmm.
B-Frog successfully crossing through lines. I was realizing, like, I think the best thing to do if you somehow don't get crossing through lines, like you shake but you don't have the camera right and it just goes right through the moon, it's like going over to get Peach and then like long jumping over. Oh, and
Yeah.
Cat's taking 2 deaths in this sub area, unfortunately.
Oh, Nimbus, no.
Oh, Nimbus also
Unfortunate.
dying. Let's see if he can get the time loss skip also. Oh, Nimbus also getting it. Both runners.
W time loss skip. Like Nimbus is gonna go for the Dram here, I assume. Or, okay, or not.
Probably faster than not doing it. And Katzen taking yet another death in this sub area. What?
Nimbus with the
Oh.
same gold.
Nice. B-Frog. Not getting the fastest cycle for the dog.
Yeah.
But still getting the bird hit, so it didn't have to wait like another round of it.
Yeah, that bird can be tricky to grab sometimes.
It's kind of finicky to get the dog in the position to start digging up the moon while you also get the bird in that cycle. So definitely better to grab the bird and then have to wait a second cycle as long as the dog's at least somewhat doing okay.
Yeah.
Interesting strat from B-Frawg, just jump cap throwing up that. Certainly better than taking any bonks.
True. Katzen is just now about to exit wooded.
MichaelGuy taking the Jaxie over to above the tree.
I don't know if that's faster or not. I mean, it doesn't seem slow, but
it doesn't necessarily seem slow. I wonder if it might not technically not be faster because of the time it takes to like initiate the Jaxie, if that makes sense, and then turn it and everything. Whoa, what? That did not seem like what Nimbus wanted.
What is
Where
he?
Is what Nimbus
happened here?
Grabbing the umbrella. Oh, taking that. Okay.
Good solid backup.
Yeah, I wonder if like you need to grab the umbrella in order for that strat to work. Maybe it's like good luck.
You've convinced me.
I can't remember. Do you actually need that umbrella in all moons, or is it just kind of like there to tell you how to answer for Pauline? I haven't done that.
It's well, you only need the purse.
You only need
for
the purse.
all
Okay.
moons, but like it's I guess there's like random Pauline like gifts around.
Oh, so you could get it wrong by grabbing the umbrella. I see. Yeah, that makes sense, because when you say purse, it reminds me of grabbing the one that's by the other wire. I just don't remember ever grabbing the umbrella, so I'm like, am I forgetting that, or is that just like one that you don't actually need?
Yeah.
I remember having to like look at like the document to see what the answer is that's like in Chinese.
Oh, B-Frawg missing the Metro Moon, or the Metro Bird, I mean.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Going for the backup.
Yeah.
Be able to get it on this taxi.
Yep.
Solid. Yeah, that's probably better to go on that taxi. I feel like I usually go on the other taxi, but that does seem a little bit quicker.
Missing the bird, but able to back it up pretty well.
Nimbus grabbing the bird before the second cycle while still getting the dog in decent position, which is solid. Just having to wait a little bit. Oh, that was probably the quickest that you can get it. Nimbus hit that ground pound moon like the instant that it spawned from the dog.
Yeah. Pretty clean.
And Nimbus going for a lot of these potential like capture warp strategies in places you wouldn't necessarily expect.
Yeah. B-Frawg is just taking the RC car to get this moon, not doing scooter clip, which is fair.
And that was a pretty quick RC car.
It's honestly not even that slow, I feel like, in Darker Side, because you get the free capture. But
yeah. It's one of those things that, like, if you haven't done RC car in a while, like, you're probably going to mess it up worse than scooter clip. But I think RC car is definitely easier than scooter clip in general, but I'm definitely worse at it because it's been so long since I've even done it.
Same.
I used to be good at it back when I did it before I learned scooter clip. Oh, that looks like it might be a death there from B-Frawg, unfortunately. Long jumping just a bit early.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate death.
Well, at least he got
luckily
the
checkpoint was right there.
Yeah. I mean, there's not really a reason not to grab the checkpoint because you're waiting for Cavity to come back anyways before, you know, like you have to do the long jump or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Katzen with a reverse Shaxi death. No game audio. I couldn't hear it anyways.
It appears that Dance is working on that. Thanks for letting us know in chat. I missed any moon / achievements.
I don't think you have B-Frawg.
Not that I know of. You will know shortly once you finish Luncheon 2, though. Really, like if you're tracking along, like what I like to do in Darker Side, even if like I'm well acquainted with the route, is I like to double check every so often like what my moon count is based on like what the number I have like in my route that's on a Google Slides, and you can do that all the way up until like the seed moon in Sand 2, and then it's just like ... So then it's like a few kingdoms of ... and then you get your moon dump. So it really like means that I would only know I would know I missed something. Then it would have to be in one of the Sand, Lake, Metro, or Luncheon.
Also, just like doing, doing darker enough times just gives you like that, like muscle memory, I guess.
Yeah.
Just like remember the route.
Yeah, like I think one of the times I was doing a practice run, I missed a moon, and it took me forever to figure out what it was. And it was just like a silly, like I just skipped one moon in one place, just didn't grab it, and I'm like, it's just one of those like simple moons that's right there, but I just like accidentally skipped it. Okay. Nimbus going for a scooter clip. Fortunately, messing it up.
Michael, no, getting the 7-minute time loss.
Oh my gosh! Not all runners on the same time. That could have taken Michael into the lead. Okay, Nimbus losing, it looked like a good 20 seconds to Scoot Clip, unfortunately. B-Frawg having a more solid moon there without doing Scoot Clip. B-Frawg having an interesting strat here for the Goomba. Perhaps like a safer strat than jumping off the ledge to ensure the Goombas don't hit the water. I've actually not seen that one before.
Well, normally, people will like do like a Goomba jump off the stairs, get like a bunch of speed, and then, but like you did not get all that speed.
Yeah, you can do a Goomba jump off the stairs. You can also like a more basic one is just jump off the ledge like with regular Goomba jump, and that looks like that's a strat that B-Frawg's doing. This kind of a combination of the two. We're doing like more of a simple jump, but you're doing it from the stairs.
I mean, honestly, it's pretty close between Nimbus and Michael right now, because Nimbus is leaving Metro as the same time as Michael is like entering it, basically.
It definitely looks like B-Frawg is in like the best shape of this race in terms of getting first or second, and then it's close between MichaelGuy and Nimbus. Because B-Frawg has what appears like a good slightly over 3-minute lead over Nimbus.
Yeah.
Nimbus lost a decent amount in that Metro 2 to PB because he was minus 118, now he's minus 33.
I mean, he did what was it? He like died, or no? It was the like having to do like that spin through a clip.
Yeah, that whole section where he fell down, and maybe just a few
Mhm.
things here and there besides that. That part probably lost a good 20 seconds maybe, and then maybe just like some time loss here and there besides that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It looks like Nimbus shook a little early there. Three, 4, 5.
Fifth bite.
What is? Let me see. Chances of
It's
5.
like a 1 in 16 or 1 in 32, I think. 0.5 to the fifth.
Yeah, 1 in 32. So that's like something like 3-ish% chance. Unfortunate luck there. And if you take
Wonderful
into
game.
account the fact that he shook early on the first time, I think that that's technically 6 bites because the one bite that he missed was also a
Yeah.
part of this lake. So that's even 1 in 64. I think it's you lose about 2 seconds per bite. So that means like that was 10 seconds of time loss just from not getting good RNG, which is
Sounds
pretty
about right,
crazy.
yeah.
I'd be curious to know like what sort of fish luck do you need for like doing the fishes along with the achievement in general just not being worth it? Like how unlucky would you have to?
I mean, the fish moons are like, I mean, obviously it's like luck based, but like if you get a first bite, it's or even like, I guess they're just fast moons. So
But if you
I
get
don't know.
6 a bite on every single fish, then would it have been better to do different moons? I'm
I mean,
I'm
like
I'm curious. Obviously,
probably,
that's never gonna happen. I mean, you'd be the most unlucky darker runner of all time. But like in hindsight, would it have been better to do different moons? Like had you known you were gonna get 6
yeah.
bite on every single one, I'm not sure.
But it's like
B-Frawg
my
with
thing.
another
Well, it's
goal.
like you'd have to like basically replace 4 moons in the route.
Yeah.
So, yeah, probably probably would be like never worth it in my opinion.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
it's
I
an
don't think
interesting
it would be
question.
worth it. I'm just like curious, like hypothetically, how bad would you have to do for it to be technically slower in hindsight? Like,
Hmm.
it probably has to be really bad. I wouldn't be surprised like 8th try on like every single fish or something before it's slower. Which
Yeah,
I think I can say that's never gonna happen, but I guess you never know.
it's like a 1 in like 256 every like times 3, I guess.
256 to the third.
Yeah.
That's like 1 in 16 million. That's just not gonna happen. Anything like less likely than in the thousands of luck, like in something like Darker Side, where you can only do so many attempts, is like insanely unlikely to happen.
Hmm. Cat's in with the death there.
Oh, that's unfortunate. B-Frog now minus 153 on PB, which means that he's on low 325 pace right now.
Yeah. Um. I mean, he could have lost time in like his like post painting segment, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I can check the run.gg. He's playing live right now. Can we do that real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Also, Nimbus is getting Captain Toad here.
Oh, so that must be the instead of doing Invisible Road. I don't I wouldn't think that would be faster.
I mean, it's probably about the same speed. I mean, it is interesting that he chooses to do this.
I feel like
Yeah,
I
right
remember this
now,
used to being a part of the route in general when I started, at least the beginner route that I did.
yeah.
But
I mean, it's kind of like out of the way to having to like get a fish and then like take it all the way down there. So I can see that being slower.
oh, B-Frawg throwing it over the pot there.
It looks like B-Frawg's BPT is 324. So
Hmm. But with all
yes,
these golds, there's also might be potential to gold more. I mean, he just golded Lake 2.
yeah.
So 325 pace, 324 BPT. Pretty solid.
And Nimbus is on like he's also doing pretty well. He has a 329 BPT.
Do you know
That's
what
so
the
also
fastest time we've seen in Div C so far?
would it not be Ghetto Otaku something? I don't know, like if like I think he has the fastest PB right now. I don't know about the fastest like race time though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Ghetto Otaku has a 316. That is crazy. That's like faster than everyone else in Div C by a lot.
It's faster than like half the people in Div B.
Mm-hmm. That 316.40 for Div B on sign up would be fourth, like when it started, which is crazy.
Smurfing. Yeah, I do feel like Div A and Div S are a bit more like balanced, I guess. Um, people's times are generally what uh like reflective of their skill level.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Div B and C, it feels like not really the case, I guess. So Otaku's PB was in a race, so yeah, it's the fastest Div C time is a 314.
Well, B-Frog seems to be on pace for the second fastest potentially. Close
Yeah.
to it at least, because we have at least for current PBs we have a 324 and a 325, and a 326. B-Frog being fifth, but with the 324 BPT, there's a potential to get second fastest in Div C in this
Well,
run.
looks like casual plays has a 324.
Yeah, the 324.30. So it has to be faster than 324.30 to get second in Div C.
Still possible, but I think you'd have to like gold everything basically.
Mm-hmm. On to lost 2.
So I'm guessing B-Frog had 398. Also, Michael no.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
B-Frog's BPT is like a 324, like a high 324,
Mm-hmm.
and Nimbus is PB is like or BPT is well, it was 329, but he like got like fifth bite fish or whatever. And I think it'd be like a 330 now. Yeah, 324.59.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, I don't. Since Michael and Mr. Katzen are pre-records, we don't really know their BPT at the moment. I mean, this we can.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the rest of B-Frog splits. It doesn't look like anything is like goldable by an insane margin. So it looks like in order to get a 324, you'd have to play pretty solidly, but 325 is like the pace right now.
Yeah, B-Frog's gonna be our ghetto otaku slayer. for Div C, the underdog. It's gonna be fun to see the Div C final. It's honestly gonna be fun to see like all the semifinals and whatever for all these races. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure. That should be cool. They hopefully there'll be some of the closer races that we've seen. Everyone having to go through this gauntlet just to get there.
Retro 2. I mean, who knows? Michael's PB is a 331, I think, load adjusted. So he has like a
334 on Switch 1, 331 on load adjusted. Yeah, so it says Nimbus's BPT right now is 330.10, plus 0.2 on PB out of Lake 2. Some time lost there. Yeah, it was minus 118 out of Sand 2, but lost all of that in the next two splits, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, B-Frawg did die. Didn't notice that. At least it was a quick enough recovery, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing he grabbed the snow hint tart. I wasn't looking, though.
Nimbus finishing out lunch and 2. Whoa, that does not look ideal for B-Frawg.
Yeah, no.
Making it back up without a death, at least. Struggling a bit with the bunny, getting it. Definitely could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. I mean, recovered it nicely, so Nimbus will be moon dumping here. Should have 398s.
Hopefully.
And the only moons that we saw on this were the Invisible Road, and he did Captain Toad and Lake, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 397.
Oh. Huh.
Unless he's playing to get the Rolling Vegetables 2D.
Maybe.
That's probably the best option at this point, even if not.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best, yeah. Best backup.
But then not knowing if 397 was the plan, then that's good. But if it wasn't, then not knowing if what was missed will impact a Toadette moon or not. And at that point, the best option is probably getting the 2D in Mushroom.
The 2D in Mushroom, I think it's slower than the lunch. It's usually only like if you're missing like a Toadette moon.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm saying like if there was a Toadette moon as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Katzen struggled a lot with that moon there by the pole, unfortunately. But got it. Yeah, Katzen now minus 12 minutes behind B-Frawg, it appears.
Fun fact, all of our runners are in different kingdoms.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Somehow no one's in Luncheon.
I do think Michael would probably be in Lost if it wasn't for the break.
Well, they still got quite a bit of Lake to go, and then also Lunch 2.
I think probably less than 2 minutes of Lake, and then Lunch 2 being about 4-something minutes.
Well, I guess they did take an 8-minute break.
Or 7 minutes 20.
Yeah.
So I think he would be pretty similar to Nimbus right now. I mean, it does say that Michael was 324 behind out of Sand 2. Nimbus is 452 out of Lunch 2. definitely appears that Michael still has the load adjusted lead, but there's still plenty of game to go, especially for Michael himself. We don't even know. We haven't even seen Moon Dump yet.
Yeah, and he did miss Bird Cycle. Can't forget about that. So
Yeah.
he's gonna have to get a backup moon.
Oh, you completely missed the bird. Yeah, he didn't even go for a backup there.
Also, a little small thing that I've noticed a lot of people doing now, getting the spinning the hat moon after the timer challenge for an easier bird cycle later.
Makes sense. I honestly sometimes start to do it by accident because I'm so used to. I think I did back in the day. I did a bunch of Cap 2 like dark side splits, but I
Yeah,
don't do the advanced like route or anything for darker side. So I remember doing that like after timer.
yeah, that's what the advanced like the outfit route does.
Yeah.
Like you get your, I guess, well, how many moons is it in Cap? I guess like 14 or 15 instead of like 18 or 19.
It's like I wonder. It's probably not faster to do um, like that cap route unless you're doing something like outfit route or doing something else advanced in there, like the luncheon sub area.
Yeah, I
Because I
think
don't know what
generally.
other two moons would be better to replace. Because rolling isn't super fast, but I don't know if there's any two that are actually fast enough to make it worth not doing something else.
So what like what outfit route does is you get the pirate outfit and outfit clip and lake and then mechanic, and then you get a fourth toadette moon that allows you to skip 4 moons here in Cap 2, which would be
Mm-hmm.
the rolling sub area and then danger sign and taking notes.
Oh yeah, those two.
So I don't exactly know the timing for it though.
It essentially
Um,
makes it like dark side.
yeah,
Either it's dark side or very similar to dark side cap 2, which is a
Nimbus might
lot
have a
faster.
rough time getting the timer challenge here. Oh yeah, he missed the
Oh,
timer
that's
challenge.
unfortunate.
Just gonna get binoculars instead. That's actually a pretty good idea.
But that's well, the issue is that messes up a Toadette moon.
Oh, actually, you're right. Yeah.
So he's gonna be down one Toadette moon now because timers are,
Yeah.
or unless this is just the backup for um being at 397,
Could
and then
be.
he's gonna go do the
Okay,
no,
maybe it
he's
doesn't
gonna be
recognize
down
that.
one. Yeah, unless he happens to do like an extra timer challenge somewhere. I mean, the alternative is just to also do the timer challenge in Mushroom, but that's not really fast.
Well, he did
And that
already
would
get a
give two
backup moon,
moons.
so
Yeah, that's the thing. That would be doing 2 moons. So
he he could do because I think he would need. I mean, assuming that he's still down a moon from having like 397, he has to do 2 backup moons here. When I think probably the best case would be maybe like Frog Pond. I don't know. Kind of tough. Oh, that was an interesting sign jump there.
about the jump.
Yeah.
It's interesting to do the triple jump and then also the safe shot at the same time.
Yeah. But yeah, he'll. I wonder what he's gonna do here. The Katzen is. He might miss the bird here.
Oh, the perb was right there to get too. He gave up on the bird like when it was right next to him
Yeah.
because it gets like really close to the ground around that lakeshore area.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason it's now saying Nimbus is leading through loss 2, which does not look right.
He might have like skipped his split, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's usually like what happens. Is he gonna? There's no way. Okay, what is Nimbus doing?
What is happening? Huh?
Or did he mess up the Paragamba?
Oh, that must have been what happened. Missed, accidentally killed it early.
Yeah.
Oh, Katzen dying twice now in the sub area here.
Another time there. Okay, MichaelGuy is having a rough slots here. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
MichaelGuy is leaving lunch 2 as B-Frawg is entering lunch 3. Honestly, it's still pretty close between Nimbus and Michael. I think Michael should have 398 here. Oh no, 397 because he missed the bird moon. So unless did he get lunch and shop? He might have gotten lunch and shop.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Yeah, 398.
I just noticed that now. The Katzen moved his like
Moved to Australia.
yeah. Oh, how many moons did MichaelGuy had? I looked away for a second.
He had 398, so he's good.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, Michael went to dark side
That is
by
not
accident.
ideal.
No, it's honestly really easy to do that because you're just like mashing, not
Yeah,
thinking
you have
about
to be
it.
actively thinking at that time for sure. I remember seeing people being on like really good pace, and then doing that even like a higher level,
Mm-hmm.
which is really not fun.
You go to dark because it like basically it's like it Cappy's like, we can go to dark side now, yay! And then it has it like hovered over dark side, so you have to like move your like text or whatever to lost.
Yeah, it's like the same thing as like as if you were going to like certain kingdoms like before, like if you're gonna go to Sand, like coming from Cascade 1, you'd have to intentionally go back. Like, you have to intentionally go back to a different kingdom instead of going to dark, because like it wants you to go to dark. You got your 250 moons. It's like, yay, you get to go to dark.
Okay, Nimbus tried to get the note spoon before the bird, was not able to though. But at least he got the bird, so we're chilling. Also, I didn't even get to see if B-Frawg clicked track 46 like the base person he is. He probably clicked it. I have faith in him.
I used to always click track 46, but when I came back to darker side, I'm like, I don't want to deal with having to learn like what buttons you have to press. And technically, it's like slightly slower. It's like fun, but it's like the speedrunner perspective of like not wanting to mess up versus like the have fun perspective of like
Yeah.
Let's listen to something cooler. I used to always do track 46 like years ago, and now I'm like, I don't even remember what buttons to press.
It's oh, that was pretty clean from Mr. Katzen. Up in ZL 3 times versus just clicking down 3 times.
Maybe
So
I'll
it's an
do it
extra
if I'm
input.
like insanely ahead in a race.
Maybe. I mean, it's up to you, but
And then but imagine you do it and then you lose by like 1 frame or something, which would be like insane. That would be actually that close. So like, say you do, because then you're losing like a few frames probably,
yeah.
like probably like 10 to 20 frames or something. Oh, just one input. It's like a couple frames probably. But it could happen. I mean, wasn't there the other time where there was like a race between 12.7 and someone else, and it was like 1 frame, or Tectonic and 12.7, and like the difference was actually like 2 frames? How is it faster to do track 46? Oh, you're saying because like you have one less input, or you have one more input, but it might be easier to do it
Well, it's
because it's less like
faster to like as a human, it's faster to press uh like
the
ZL
button.
to scroll instead of like like pressing down on the stick and then having to like go neutral and whatever. But I guess you could also use a
Mhm.
D-pad for that. So it's kind of a weird argument in my opinion.
The thing is that like something like track 46 and track 4 has like more to it than something like Harriet and Topper, because Harriet and Topper are technically like exactly the same unless you're doing it all moods no post game. But like as someone who does like Harriet first, that's the only time I've done Topper first is doing all moods no post game. B-Frawg now in Mushroom Kingdom. Oh, APC, yeah, because on APC you have purples that are like on the side of the island that's like by Harriet, and in All Moves No
Hmm.
Post Game you have the wire that takes you to that other island that's on the side by Topper. So you would like lose multiple seconds in each by doing the other one.
Yeah.
Honestly, I started doing Harriet first because like the world record holders at the time that I started did Harriet first. But then over time, I just started liking it because I'm like, oh, I like doing the harder fight first. But obviously, the
I
harder
mean,
fight is subjective. It depends on your skill level and what you find harder.
yeah, true. I mean, Sarbamba kind of adds some like difficulty to it, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it doesn't truly matter.
Yeah, it literally just is personal preference.
Whereas this, I guess it is technically faster to do track 4, but you're
Okay,
not going
I
to win
guess
the
we'll.
hearts of the people.
I guess we'll see what Nimbus does. Oh, not going for the grabbing the cap. Might as well do track 46 if. Okay, Nimbus
Damn,
did go for track 46. If he has to wait anyways for the cap, I mean, I guess it's
the
still in time
goats.
loss regardless. But
Yeah.
oh, I guess not having to. Just enough time. That makes sense, Lapis. Ooh, Nimbus almost bonking there, like almost flying down there, but it's still making it. And B-Frog's getting ready for Goomba Jump.
Katzen is dumping all over the place.
Ooh, that was a nice Goomba Jump from B-Frog.
Basically, well, it's not the last hurdle of Mush 2, but
Yeah, I think Goomba Jump is probably one of the moves that like saves the most time with like the strats that people do, because otherwise you literally have to go in the moat and hit every single peg, and then add them all up. Oh,
oh
B-Frog's
no.
struggling with this castle jump. This is one of the most finicky parts of Mushroom.
I don't know why he is doing it from that pillar on the castle.
Yeah.
You can do it on the wall.
The issue with doing on the wall is you can also bonk if you don't have enough height. It's the same issue that he's having. But yeah.
Okay, he's doing a triple jump. You can kind of just
That's
do
the
a
same yeah. What happened to
well,
B-Frog is what sometimes happens when I try to do it on the wall.
so if you
There.
do a ground pound jump like from the Goombet platform and then like, cap bounce, whatever, it'll be
Oh, you can
spaced
do it from
out.
the wall.
Yeah, you can do it from the wall there, and like doing a ground pound jump like that, uh, like it spaces out like your height perfectly, so where you don't get like hit by the ceiling.
That might be
Um,
something to try, honestly. I've been doing it on that like side platform thing that has the dead spots, and the dead spots can be annoying.
yeah.
It can be easy to accidentally hit one of them when you're like trying to just be right next to it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, now we're talking to
Nimbus.
Toadette.
Yeah. And Nimbus skipping, grabbing that note spoon for the end right here.
I feel like I remember seeing someone do that. I don't know if it's actually faster to do that or not, but I don't know. It's probably not to get lunch 2D here, yeah.
Yeah. It's still going to be potentially down a moon still because of timer challenge issue. I don't know if Nimbus is aware of that.
I don't know. I mean, how many moons do you have leaving Moon 2? Does anybody know?
Oh, did he get an extra moon in Moon 2 potentially? I'm not sure if he got Moon Shop.
Let me check the VOD real quick.
438. Yeah, if it's 438, that means he's going to be down one moon because of timers.
Mm-hmm. No, he had 437 leaving Moon, so he actually will be down a Toadette Moon.
Oh, 437 leaving moon?
Well, Nimbus had 437, supposed to have 438.
Yeah, but he's also missing a Toadette moon as well. So that, oh, but you're right. He's getting 2D. So he's gonna have 63 moons at the end, but he's gonna actually have 62 because of the missing Toadette moon. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because he got the vegetable one. Because normally, if you just do the standard like intermediate route, you'll have without doing the 2D, you'll have 62 moons. But because he got the rolling 2D, he'll have 63, but it's going to go back to 62 because he's missing a timer challenge from the list.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Luckily, as we said, regardless of what people get in this race, they still will have a race next week.
Yeah. So, just a matter of placing. Well, I mean, I imagine B-Frog's gonna get first, and I imagine Katzen's gonna get last. Respectfully, so it's kind of just a race at this point between Michael and Nimbus.
Mm-hmm. And it visually does look like Michael has a lead, but we'll have to see once everything goes through with Mushroom 2 and getting into darker and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Michael has 438s.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like Michael might also have that advantage in Mushroom 2 as well, if he's gotten all of the achievements as well.
Mm-hmm. B-Frog has 500 moons, making his way to darker. Looks like it'll be a 325, assuming nothing goes wrong, at least. Yeah, about a 325.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming like a well, it could be close. I don't know what his gold is.
Let me see.
Yeah, Nimbus is now talking to Toadette.
It looks like B-Frog's gold is 559, so he'll have to gold by 15 seconds in order to get a 325.
Yeah.
326.15 BPT right now, which is still PB by.
Yeah, it's still PB by like a minute, I'm pretty sure.
PB
Right?
pace by 59.4.
Yeah. Where is Katzen going? Okay. She's grabbing the Paragramba down there.
Try to get up. Oh, I might not have enough. Okay, still enough height to get up.
Yeah. Also keep a lookout for MichaelGuy's track choice. Wait, did he not get? Did he already
We'll
get
see
timer
if he
challenge?
if he selects track 4, 46, or 7. Oh, he selects track 4.
Damn. Sorry, track 46 believers.
Like, what if like the chat was telling everyone to select track 46, but someone hadn't selected it before, so then they accidentally go and they like mess up and they accidentally select like track 45 or something like that, and then they go back in and then like that's the reason they lose the race.
I mean, I would only do it if I knew what the inputs were, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. B-Frawg definitely on solid 326 pace. Potentially even 325 depending on how the rest of this darker goes. But that would require a solid fold.
Mr. Katzen's VOD is broken, so
MichaelGuy struggling a little bit with the key. Should still be enough time to make it past the new timer.
yeah.
Maybe with 2. Oh, that was close. To not getting that dive. B-Frawg coming up on glide on skip. Very nice height there.
That was pretty solid.
This is where I'm worried about Nimbus not getting enough wins.
That's what I was gonna say.
Because he's supposed to get one more, but I don't think there's gonna be another one.
Yeah.
Is he gonna globe? Is he not gonna realize? Yeah, he's not gonna realize. Unfortunately, that's gonna be a decent time loss for Nimbus. He's gonna have to go get probably the timer challenge.
I don't think he has.
Would actually give him 2 more.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get 2D notes.
It definitely would have been faster to warp up and lost had he known that was a timer challenge. That was a issue for Toadette. Nimbus having very quick spin pounds in general. Yeah, this turning a potentially like 330 pace run into like more of like a 332 pace run at best. Maybe 333. Ooh, this is very close to a 325 for B-Frawg.
I don't think it's quite it though.
Looking like still a darker gold and a PB with a low 326. GG to B-Frawg. 326.04.
GG's.
That's a PB by 1 minute and 10 seconds. And that now makes him the 4th fastest runner in Division C. Behind Boltcraft, Ghetto Otaku, and Casual.
And this does mean that B-Frawg will be moving on to the qualification round next week, so have a chance to qualify for the final semi-finals.
Yeah, if he gets 1st or 2nd in the race next week, then he will qualify.
Yes.
So congrats to B-Frawg, and we'll stay tuned here to see how the rest of the runners close out the race.
Keep in mind, Mr. Katzen and MichaelGuy are on Switch 1. So Michael will have a 2 minute and 45 second advantage over Nimbus here, which might end up mattering. .12.7 is one of our people in the qualification round next week, so B-Frawg and .12.7 will have the fabled rematch.
We'll see how that goes. And one more runner from this race will be a part of that match.
Oh no, Nimbus.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. MichaelGuy coming up on Goombet jump.
Pretty clean.
Successful. Nimbus making it up there successfully on his second try.
Is Michael having issues getting this? Yeah, he's having issues with the castle as well. There we go.
Nice. Also, there's so many little dead spots on wall jumping around this castle area.
Yeah, you kind of just like don't even like Marge doesn't even bother wall sliding. It's just like, nah, I'm good. But yeah, Michael will be talking to Toadette here. Should have 62 moons, I think. Why is I guess Nimbus got that part for potential like maybe like lava boosts if he doesn't have enough height.
Or potentially hitting flies, because if you like mess up glide on skip, you might run into them.
Yeah. By the way, having 3 health in this section is pretty good. He's kind of high, but oh.
Going for a second attempt. A lot better.
Okay, that looks good.
Is there an issue with being high on the I didn't know that it made a difference how high you are up on the thing.
Well, like, I think you want to be like, kind of like bottom middle kind of area-ish. Because like I guess you just won't like I feel like being too high gets you not enough height, and then like being too low, like you just start off low. That doesn't give you enough height either, but kind of want to try and be in the middle there.
Successful glide on skip though for Nimbus.
Yep.
Looking like it's gonna be a 332.
Which is not too bad considering it's a race.
And what
his
was
PB's a
his
331.
PB? Yeah, it looks like it could have PB'd if not for the Toadette issue.
Yeah.
Successful U skip as well.
Also, Katzen, let's see, did he click track 46? Yeah, he did click track 46. Good job, Katzen. Welcome to the base department.
Just finishing this out in darker side.
$332.48 boilers in the thing.
Only missing PB by 1.5 minutes. GG to Nimbus.
GG's.
Nimbus actually got second so far, not first. That's just an error. But B-Frawg has a 326, and Nimbus has a 332. MichaelGuy finishing up Mushroom shortly, but still does have a 2-minute 45 advantage. It looks like MichaelGuy is on a similar pace to Nimbus, so for Nimbus to get a second place, like a MichaelGuy would have to mess up in darker somewhere.
Yeah. Because Michael is about done with his Toadette moons at this point.
Yeah, and by the time he globes and goes out of it, like he'll have a little under 6 minutes to finish with Nimbus's time, but then taking into account the 2 minutes 45, he'll have a lot more. Yeah, he'll need something like I think MichaelGuy will need somewhere in the 8 minutes of something for a darker split in order to secure second place.
Which is insanely doable.
Because the time we're looking for would be a a 335, 33 is what MichaelGuy needs.
GG's Nimbus. Had a pretty good run. It's just unfortunate little mistake there at the end, missing the timer challenge. It's the best of us. Oh.
MichaelGuy struggling a little bit to get up to the pipe. Taking a safe strat there. Successfully making it through this first section of Darker. And Mr. Katzen is entering Mushroom too. Oh, interesting strat there for MichaelGuy to dive out really early.
I don't think that's faster, but
luckily no deaths or issues with it. Successful uproot skip as well, saving time over Nimbus there.
Bro's just grabbing some coins for the hell of it. Yeah, I think you can end Nimbus.
Yeah, you should be good. MichaelGuy not going for the all-time save of moving Yoshi back and forth.
Curious, but maybe doesn't realize that saves time.
I wonder how much it actually saves.
Well, it's kind of hard to, like, I guess tell, but I feel like it saves, like, probably, like, 0.2 or something like that, I don't know, every time. Or, like, 0.1 maybe, I don't know. It's definitely, like, it's not going to be, like, a run killer if you don't do it.
Yeah. Ooh, making that from far away.
Yeah, pretty good.
Carrying up towards the line on skip now.
See, if you're a Joy-Con runner, you wouldn't have to worry about doing that, but you know, not all of us are base. I think he's gonna have to do it again. Oh, he's going for it.
You might have to. It's a chance he might have to lava bounce to make it.
Yeah.
Like he will make it over there, but I don't know if he'll be high enough to get to the thing. He might be.
He'll have to really
it
like.
Might be okay. You can't mess up any shakes though. You gotta like keep your.
Yeah.
Height.
Oh, I don't know.
Really low down. Oh, and he's turning in really early too. It's gonna uncapture him. He's gonna have to go for a lava bounce.
Yeah.
Is he gonna make it? Oh, okay. That was clutch. If he didn't do that, then Nimbus wins that. That is very crazy. Oh my gosh. It looks like Michael has this in the bag now.
gets killed by a frog. Imagine.
I don't know how that happened. That was crazy. I thought that he lost it right there. No use skip at all.
Doesn't even do use skip. Yeah, so I think that's gonna be Michael behind RTA wise, but since he's on Switch 1, he has him subtracted by 2 minutes and 45 seconds, so placing second there. And well, I don't think Katzen is able to really catch up here.
Unless he gets like the minus 20 minute skip, you know.
True.
It's actually very similar in final times with MichaelGuy and Nimbus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
MichaelGuy with a 332.55. GG. B-Frawg and MichaelGuy will be moving on to the
qualification round.
Yep. And then Nimbus and Katzen will be in the do or die round next week.
So, I guess Karate Man 12-7, B-Frawg, and MichaelGuy will be our qualifiers for next week, and then Nimbus, MrKatzenGaming, Retro Snug, and Tectonic will be our do or die round peoples for next week. So excited to watch that. While Katzen is doing Toadette, we can do our little shout outs. So shout outs to all of the runners here today for coming out and giving us a good show. Nimbus, B-Frawg, MrKatzenGaming, and MichaelGuy. Shout outs to all of them.
Shout outs to Dansta for restreaming.
Yeah, shout outs to Dansta and also organizing the tournaments. Salmon for like doing the schedules and stuff. 12 for software. All the other what are they called? Organizers. There we go. And then I guess shout outs to us, the comms.
And yeah, it's really cool that we get to see like people's pace versus personal best like on the screen. It's like it's a cool thing for us to be able to do that. See that.
Big improvement from some of the past tournaments we've had in terms of like software.
And we still get the full screen to see the whole runner too. Like it's not like the splits are taking up part of that.
So yeah, shout outs to all those people. And shout outs to this statistician who totally exists.
Yeah, calculating every single strat, every single split, all of it, and calculating it all out. It's so much work. Unfortunately, all of it went missing, so they're having to start from scratch.
True.
No, in all seriousness, like Darker Side tournament, it's just too much work and too many different routes going on at the same time that like tracking all the stats for it is just, it doesn't necessarily match up super clearly. There's like so many routes that people do. And even when you mess up, then you get a split that's like faster than it's possible. Like so many different things like that. I'm sure like the community is some of the best. Like at this point with how many fast runners are here, like might be like faster than what's even possible.
Probably. I'm curious to see actually the tournament, like the tournament some of the best for like each division. Sounds like a fun little thing to know, but maybe next year or next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Katzen's good to go here.
Katzen with 62, looking like it's a mid 3-4x pace. Losing less time in post-game to PB than mid-game. Yeah. I think he was already like plus 7 or 6 minutes at that point and only losing a few more since then. A lot of it being multiple deaths in a few different sub-areas I think are the main time losses for him. Like besides that, there hasn't been anything crazy. Just a few sub-areas where he just kept dying a few times. Costs a lot of time.
Yeah. I guess it is kind of hard to track the tournament SOB SOB whenever people are doing different routes, having different times for each split, so I can understand it, but...
Yeah, for sure. It certainly makes sense. Darker Side's very complicated and many different routes sort of set up. Even within each division.
Hmm.
And taking into account also the Switch 1 and Switch 2, like, that's even more complicated because across different routes, knowing approximately how much time each of them loses is also complicated.
Yeah. I'm kind of just happy with what we got, to be honest. The fact that we even got a dark tournament is really cool.
Yeah, Nimbus is second, B-Frawg is first. Or sorry, Nimbus is third, B-Frawg is first, and MichaelGuy is second. Taking a little bit of damage there, but still going fine.
Yep. Pretty good uproot skip.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you call it.
Going into the Yoshi section.
So I guess in about, well, I guess soon, should be, it's scheduled at least for 8 minutes from now, but might take a little bit longer to set up. But we got a Division B race. It's a what is it? It's actually a do or die round. Division B do or die round between the Mine 2001, Knockney, Marco, and J Cool. And commentating that will be Nimbus. Looks like by himself. I wonder if anybody else has volunteered, but yeah, it should be an exciting race to watch. 3 actually out of the 4 people were pre-records. Katzen, no! Oh, what?
Oh, wow.
Okay, well, sure thing, bud. So yeah, it should be an interesting race to watch. Be sure to stay tuned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and in that race, if you get third or fourth, you're out of the tournament. So definitely an intense race for those players.
Yeah.
This looks good for Katzen. We'll see how that goes. On 1 health though, so can't afford any lava bounces like MichaelGuy. Every time I think about people lava bouncing, I think of that one clip of like Tyron like 6 years ago, just like barely getting some crazy lava bounce to the Bowser painting.
Yeah.
But luckily Katzen won't have to worry about that, which is good because it's not even possible with 1 health.
Unless he gets the Mario amiibo and just gets invincibility.
Is that like speedrun legal?
No.
I wonder if anyone's like submitted a run with that, not realizing it's not allowed, and then it getting rejected. or like not even noticed. I don't know.
I doubt it. I mean, it's pretty obvious whenever it happens.
Even if you're like verifying on like 4x or something, I it'd probably be pretty noticeable. Mr. Katzen closing this out, looking like potentially a 345, depending on how the rest of this spire goes. Congrats to all the runners. Yep. Mr. Katzen finishing with a 345.55.
GG's.
GG's.
Might have been a 54 retimed, but
yeah,
I don't think that's a PB for him. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to quickly sign out here because we gotta get on the schedule. So thank you all for watching. Do you have anything else to add, Sean?
Not that I know of. Congrats to the runners, and we'll see you all in the next race.
Yep, we'll see you guys next race. Yep.